Welcome, my lovely dears, to another delightful session of sunrise and sunset. And you'd best believe the sun be rising, oh ever do it be rising. When last we left off, our glorious adventurers made their way to the bottom of the ship, or the center of the ship. Logistically speaking, it's center and somewhere in the back, wherein they met the dragon who had laid claim to this particular ship. Where, as opposed to a combat with the frightful lass, discovered that she had been sat there in self-contained exile for a few hundred years, not even eating, just sort of sitting there and waiting for adventurers to turn up after doing adventurer stuff. In their own words, it was inevitable. And they'd have lived for years more yet, no big deal. The reason they were waiting there for adventurers to turn up is because adventurers have a lot better chances of claiming some kind of resurrection for their fridged companion, as opposed to potentially evil black dragons, as you do. She has promised, if you acquire this resurrection for them, to give you the ship, effectively. It'll still need a lot of maintenance work to get it going again, but it's a ship. It'll move if you make it. And with no wishes to combat this dragon in any kind of meaningful fashion, the party agreed. Before retreating to the war skiff that they're currently in the process of repairing before they make the great voyage back to Las Dorado for high summer. Right now, it is the 3rd of July in game time. On the 15th of July, that is officially high summer. Like, that is the travel season that is going to fuck you up. It is 80 degrees in the day, 80 centigrade, or 180 in freaking units. But at night, it's still going to drop down to single digits. The goal is to make that journey back during the night, resting through the day. It is unavoidable that you're going to be faced with just some challenging travel and a number of checks towards just exposure. There is only so much exposure that you can mitigate, and it's a real son of a bitch. Those of you with fire resistance can last a little longer before they have to make a check, but for the most part, like, even salamanders aren't going to be walking around high sun if they can avoid it, because eventually they'll just get ill.
They said fire immunity, not fire resistance helps, but you have to be immune to fire, which none of us are.
Correct. So, let us swoosh it over to here.
Okay, well, before we start that, we have a couple of days in here, and I need to do something.
Yeah, I was going to say, you currently have 2 more days of work required on this ship before it is able to get moving.
I'm going to take the Masterwork Gray Axe, and I'm going to start scratching on it, because it's the only Masterwork metal thing we have. So how much Skow would it be to get permanent frost runes on, because it took me a couple of days last time but that was for putting 4, 5, 6 runes down on each part of the chest that we made. How much time? How many runes in 2 days can I scritch down, and how much residium would it be to just cast a rune of radiating, you know, basically a fridge,
Yeah, okay.
making air conditioning?
Yeah, so you're doing this to a weapon.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna, like, take the wood part off. I'm just doing it to the head, so,
Of course. Yeah, that part isn't the issue. Let's see here. This is a masterwork. What weapon? Sorry.
It's a masterwork great axe. Let
Okay.
me make sure that that's what was in there. Yeah, there's masterwork scale mail. There should be. Yeah, masterwork great sword, great long sword, and where's the great axe? There it is, masterwork battle axe. Wait, it's not a great axe, is it? No, that's a battle axe. I guess then I do uh the great sword.
Sure. Sure. It will take you a week.
Ow. Wait, it took me a week to inscribe 6 runes. Why is it taking me a week to only do it? Can I wait? Hang on.
You're
It
doing
took
a great sword. Not only are you enchanting an object to radiate cold, it like outwards. It's not like it's a contained box. It's not like it's insulated in any kind of way. You're just trying to make something bleed off lots and lots of cool and chill.
yeah,
It's
that's what I
not
did to make the
actually that
refrigerator.
easy. You're correct. Yes. Again, refrigerator though, enclosed. That is a box. Yes, you put things in it. It stays cold, cools a small area.
Yeah, I'm just scratching runes on the outside of the sword though. I had to do 6
Yeah.
runes last time.
I'm saying you're doing it to a weapon, and there are rules for enchanting weapons. It's not about the number of the runes, it's about what the enchantment is. You're essentially making a great sword of cold.
Mm,
You want to be quicker with like a smaller weapon or something like that.
It would also be less effective, but
Less
yes.
effective. Okay.
The value of the weapon dictates how long you're going to be working on it, and a great sword of cold is going to take you a week. Now, if you have other
But
enchanters, they can help you. They can shrink that time down for you.
There is me, so that could bring it down to what, 4 days, or is it round
4
down?
days.
Yeah, 4 days.
and maximum of 2 assistants. That
Yeah,
I
you could have another assistant if you've got another enchanter to hand.
uh none of my manticores are enchanters, no.
Your magic wizard manticore is an enchanter.
I don't know. Let's look at her sheet.
She
She's pretty
absolutely
sure
does she
she.
have?
she is an arcanist spellcaster. Yeah, she can do so.
Oh, okay. So
Like
Sarah
as
can
long
help.
as
Yeah.
long as you essentially as long as you have skill training in Arcana, you can contribute to an enchanting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could
So
also
me
just
is
wave
the
my husband at it then.
Yep.
You want to work on a project with me, Cass?
No, I want
I
to
was
watch
gonna say.
you and her working on it together. Thanks.
Maeve is just gonna like pinch her ears. So lazy.
All right.
I
So
was.
You're like expecting to lie down and get some like watch 3 beautiful women working on this magical item together, working up a sweat, and really it's just all of them sat down at a table staring at a thing really hard while they scratch it. And we're like, oh, this is more boring than model paints.
look. I'm constantly making like notes of like calculations and equations on it as we go. Make sure
See,
I'm
everything's balanced and actually working.
the brain
I'm
is
just
the
rune wrestling.
sexiest muscle.
It is.
You're
And
damn
yes,
right it
Hedrah, what
is.
was it you were saying before?
I was trying to say that if you needed help, I can substitute Arcana for my religion when it comes to enchanting.
You would have to be doing so on something that is like already being used for religion. So you know, some kind of divine implement of cold is totally reasonable. But if wizards are doing wizard things to it, then you can't do divine stuff to it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm a rune smith. I'm inscribing runes on it.
They're doing nerdery. You're doing I don't know like
Well,
interdimensional
it's fine.
fangirling.
Sarah can help. That's fine.
Yep. Me and her got it.
Wait,
We'll make all the equations balance correctly.
Balances and checks. Here, a lot of you continue to work upon this. And yeah, with 3 of you, you can be done basically in 2-3 days. Give me an Arcana test. We'll see if it's 2 days or 3. The DC for 2 days is 21.
okay.
Your thing, you do the roll.
24.
Yep, you are able to get it done in 2 days. So basically, at the time you start moving, the 5th of July, you will have something that radiates cold. It'll help keep the temperature down in
Yeah.
a room. High
So
summer is still a little ways away, but
yeah, but so after we're done, Raw is just gonna say, for those of you that want it, we should move things out of Lux storage into our various rooms, and then place this sword in there, and then have no one in there because bodies still are warm. And just keep that room cold until we all want to go to bed. So we will
makes
be
sense.
traveling a couple hours each day during the day because I need that we need to maximize the amount of travel time because, well, it's high summer, nights are short, and I suppose I can be the only one on deck, but oh, well, no, Loam will need to be too. We're
Yeah,
not
the
bringing
people
the ship
involved
in
in your
tow, right?
Huh?
We're-
You are driving this skiff, and also you're bringing the luck along, the
Yeah,
original
no,
ship.
no. Is it being brought in tow, or is it being sailed?
It is probably being towed.
Okay, so if it's being towed, then I don't need to go to that ship to steer it around, which
Well,
is nice.
you'll still need someone at that wheel because
Yeah, but I have the highest what's it called? Land vehicles, so I can have one of my
Yeah.
manticores do that while Loam helps me with this. Or Loam
Yeah.
goes over there and one of my manticores helps him because Nena is also trained. Actually, basically almost every manticore knows how to use a steering wheel, but
Yeah.
Nena
Yeah.
and Ralu were specifically trained to do so.
Yes, it's fine. You have, as I said, you've got people. You're fine. It's just you need someone to stay on it. You can't just leave the ship and drag it along because then you don't have anyone keeping an eye on it in case something happens. And considering you're going to be traveling at a dangerous time to be traveling, you should probably minimize any kind of inherent risk.
All right.
So, first up is the journey to Cavern. These workers finish up in relatively short order. They're not looking too pressured. They, aren't going to be spending a supremely long time, traveling in high sun. They will soon be hidden away in the caves below.
All right. Travel checks then.
Yep.
I have a question.
Okay. I know I have an answer.
Is it possible to have a sent to Cavern and have some items prepared? Oh, shit.
No, I told you we should have done travel rolls last week.
It's fine. I'm already prepared.
Okay.
What do you want prepared for you ahead of arriving in Cavern?
Oh, God.
Oh, god damn it.
Double crit, nice.
Okay, I'm slightly less prepared for that, but we can still manage.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do you want, Hedrah? What do you want sent?
Well,
Sending
if
them?
if they have any paint, like white paint, or
No,
if they could cook it up in a couple of days.
The
No.
ship is already mostly white. We kept it like that.
Okay, yes, okay.
Yeah, her ship is white with like murals and like artwork on the side. Well, not murals, but like symbols of her family and heraldry and stuff on the
Okay,
side.
so it's a ship was like just
the
artwork
the
was-
war skiff is
yeah.
treated pale wood. Fact.
Oh, the
So
warship
this-
is?
the war skiff. Yes.
Yeah, the
Oh.
war skiff hasn't like.
This
Been
is the
painted
skiff that
yeah.
you are driving currently.
What? Well, we're bringing it in tow.
You're driving this and towing the pleasure barge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I
Okay,
kept
so it's
using the word
treated-
war skiff instead of the luck.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
the ship is treated, and it has just been recently retreated by all of the people who've been working on it that you brought over here. It has been sanded
Okay.
and varnished and treated so that it will be able to survive traveling in the sun. No, there is not paint that they have the ability to put together on any kind of short notice. They have zero reason or need for it really in Cavern.
Also, it seems like it'd be a really bad idea for visibility for Ralu. She is stood at the helm, and if the deck is white, reflecting light into her eyes.
That is also true. And the reality is you shouldn't need to do anything to it. It's not like this is like I don't know how I would even word it. Like there is not a realistic change that making this thing really, really
Would
bright
help it
white
in
would
this
do
matter
apart
right now.
from blinding you all.
Like,
Making you stick
just
out
checking
from
on
the
that. The
sands.
second part was if they have any sheets of metal.
You're really going to have to explain the why of all of these kinds of things. What
Okay.
sheets of metal for what, please?
A sheet of metal, like just flat out, for use as a like cooling on the what's it called? Uh, um, for those that are really overheated or sensitive, they can just lay on it. That's in the cool room because the metal retains better than wood.
They
Just
would have
lay
a
on a
hard time getting it into the room.
No,
Lay
they're
on a-
like it was like person sized, not just
They don't just
massive
keep. They don't
sheets.
just keep like person-sized sheets of metal either.
Okay.
I feel like I could only reiterate enough that you're in the middle of the desert,
I don't think they
and
have
if there isn't
corrugated metal to
isn't a need to craft something, then they aren't just gonna have it. And no, there is not a realistic use anyone has ever had for a person-sized sheet of thin metal, so they are unable to produce these kinds of things for you. That's something that you put down funds on and make the request. You make it with like supplies or resources already set aside for it. I'm sorry, they aren't going to be able to make you a heatsink.
Okay.
Maybe
just
something to
checking.
think about to upgrade our war skiff with for
Oh,
next
well.
summer.
No, that's why I was asking about the sending. They could work on that.
Yep, I mean,
but
you
if
can do
it's,
those
too
sendings.
short,
I'm afraid that the answers will be no, we can't really prepare either of those things for you.
the too short time. Okay.
Yeah, short time, money, resources, like, just don't have those accesses. Let's see here. So, we have a 26, a crit, and a crit. And the first leg of the journey up to Cavern. Let us see here. So, this is a 5-day journey. It would actually go a little bit slower. You're towing a whole other ship. But I'll say with one of those crits, I'll give you the leeway. You can travel basically with it almost moving under its own steam. But your other crit, let's see here. Oh, well, I mean, it had to happen eventually.
No, don't
boy.
put.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Roll me a d4, please, one of you.
A D4?
I love when you
Mhm.
say like this had to happen eventually.
Okay, so while you guys are about here on your journey, a massive, massive sandstorm rolls in. Nothing you can do about it. It's just a thing that happens in the desert, and you're going to have to hunker down for a couple of hours. Not usually a
Sand.
tremendously big deal, but everyone will.
it's
wait
been a while
below
since
deck.
we've seen one of these.
I mean, you guys have
Yeah.
had to deal with them on the regular anyway. It's just nondescript for the most part.
Yeah, narratively they haven't been like posing a problem for us. Now
Yeah,
this
they
one
haven't
is.
been
No, like I
posing a
said,
problem
we
for you. And
we
this one,
had
this one is
sandstorms.
yeah, it's just a thing that happens. And yeah, right now it's just any old normal sandstorm, and there would be nothing interesting about it. And indeed, there is nothing interesting about the sandstorm itself. It is the fact that when the sandstorm is gone, there is a. It looks like someone stuck a chunk of dirt in the sky, like maybe 20 meters up. There's a flat plane of compacted dirt that you can see the underside of.
Heh.
It's Skyblock. Minecraft. Steve is here.
All
Is
right,
there
I'm
anything we can
gonna-
see on top of the block, or is it?
No, it's over you. So right now it's
I'm gonna-
casting a lovely shadow.
All right. Well, guess who can fly? And guess who can fly stealthily?
I don't
really
know.
want to pick up the fly spell.
Yeah, well, I'm willing to go up, but Ralu will just shift and then clank. Whatever it is will hear me. I mean, it probably already sees us. You know what? I don't care. I'm going.
Yeah. If
But now,
there's a
hold on.
problem, they would have already seen us down here. So
I mean, maybe
why
they've
don't you go ahead and
seen.
go on up
Maybe
and
they've
see what
seen
it is, and then
us.
come back down.
Maybe they've seen us, but like they don't know that we can get up there. I can turn invisible.
So,
I really
Okay,
do
well
need to
then.
pick up the fly spell eventually.
Well, then go and do that then.
Well, okay, I will. So, Skow, what exactly am I looking at? Like, what do I see?
You are looking at the underside right now of the prototypical floating island. Like it is
Okay.
a bunch of compacted dirt, and it's in that sort of diagonal shape of.
Okay,
Not quite inverse pyramid, but you know it's the same. Very very atypical underside view.
Hedrah gaslit me a little there for a second. I was thinking it was literally just a fucking flying cube of dirt.
Yeah, no, it is in fact not Minecraft
It is not.
Skyblock.
It is not a Minecraft Skyblock. Okay.
Yeah, you go up there. There is a single tree. It's next to a chest with a wood axe, and good luck.
And how high up is it?
About 20 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will just fucking prep invisibility for the day, I suppose, and just go up there.
Sure. Give me a stealth test for the sake of it. Have advantage because you are invisible.
Imbibable.
Very imbibable. Okay. So, as you approach... what's your passive perception?
Why would you ask me that? It's 13, actually. It's not that bad.
Okay. So you're a couple of meters away from the underside. So I take it, are you going just like straight up, or are you like corkscrewing towards it so you can see the outer edge before you're in contact?
No, Kira does not have high, I'm pretty sure. And
Yeah, I would have identical.
I'm probably going kind of serpentine just so I don't, get shot really easily if something does see me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just heading towards the lip of the edge.
You're heading towards the lip. Okay, cool. Yeah, as you corkscrew your way up to the lip of it, you're maybe a couple of meters away from the edge, and you can make out the sound of music. Sounds like I'd say almost concert harpist music.
Okay.
It is luscious and vibraty, thrums in the air. But it is, it's quiet, it's muffled. You're pretty sure it's being blocked by some kind of building.
Is there a fucking amphitheater in the sky here? Did I find Damsa's personal little palace? Alright, I'm interested. I will clamber up over the, edge and try and approach.
Yeah. As you do so, you can see that there is a beautiful, looks like if someone slapped down a bunch of terraced houses, a nice section of 4 terraced houses down in the middle. They've got a very Western chivalric style of stone architecture, where they've got an archway leading into the terrace with this nice open garden in the front, brightly coloured keystones to it. The music is coming from the centralmost house. It has these quite large hooded windows that are currently hanging, not open, but like slightly ajar, just to allow a draft through, but not to just be so fucking wide open that you just get sand in.
Do I see anybody around?
Clearer. Yes, you do. You can see that there are 3 people right now stood in the front of this 4-terraced house, like conjoined front garden, and they are currently loading up what seems to be a wide wooden disc, like a tabletop that's, say, 2 meters wide. And they're currently loading things onto it. You can smell baked goods and alcohol. It people who are currently tending to it appear to be Cambion of some kind. Some with ashen-toned skin, relatively deep curves, classic spady tail and sweet-back horns. And then there are a couple who are more towering and goat-like. One of them is very much a barrow-looking lad. He's very brint-pilled.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and they are currently loading up a table. Since it's on the other side of like a half-height garden wall, you can't really see it, but you, as I said, you can smell it. They have not noticed you.
Alright. I'm going to go back to my companions, since these people don't seem to be an imminent threat.
Sure thing.
Just gonna quietly creep back to the edge and dive back down onto our ship. Go up behind Ralu and go, boo!
I don't think Ralu's really an easily startled person, but we'll
I'd
see.
be shocked if she was.
I thought that she would be. She feels like someone who would be naturally jumpy thanks to her exposure to outer world darknesses.
I'll just make a wisdom saving throw. It's fine.
Time to get my
DC
nose
10.
broke.
Uh-oh.
Cass, give me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Alright, you don't get fucking clobbered, but you do get just cuffed across the top of your head.
Yeah!
Luckily, you're quite a bit shorter than her.
So,
Sorry,
how's it going?
Cass. Startled me. Are you alright?
No, I'm not. My everything is hurt. Oh no!
You get your ears pinched again.
Oh,
You're
me.
being a real, just absolute mischief pest.
My everything hurts. Please, I need kisses all over to make it better.
Ah, of course, very cunning plan.
Cass
But
gets
first-
picked up.
So what was up there?
Oh, right. I don't know. It's like a little tiny village. There's a bunch of tieflings up there. It looks like they're having a picnic.
I am not sure that... She'll just turn to the other manticores. Don't go up there. They might mistake it for something else. Cass, do you want to interact with them, or should we continue going?
I think we should go up there. It sounds fun. It's a floating island. You don't see a floating island every day. Might as well talk to them, see what they know about it.
Did they look
big, scary adventurers. If they're dangerous, we could just kick their butts.
Did they look hostile at all?
No, it looked like they were having a grand old time.
Alright, help me remove my armor. I'll carry Anai up there.
As you are saying that, the shadows above you shift and move, and you realize that that wide, circular, like tabletop-esque disc has left the edge of this island and is now sailing gently down towards you, like a little hover ship.
Ah, way
It's
to
a
get up and
flying
down. That makes
saucer.
sense.
It is
Yep,
a
that makes
little flying saucer, and you can see sat atop it, like just sort of legs dangling over the edge, are a couple of the tieflings. The very, very large lad he's not sitting on the edge of it, probably quite unbalanced the whole thing. He is sailing down on a second disc that he is able to just wholly be seated upon. But for the rest of you, it's like
Yes,
a
Karin.
bikini girl booth descending towards you.
Hot.
Woo!
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that aura purity is going in the meantime.
How about you?
While they're
No,
I
they
see that
seem
from the
nice enough. Let's not just.
Yeah,
be
it's
out
not
there
a hostile
with an
thing.
orc.
It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt them. It's just buff for us.
They
Yeah, it
would
sent a
be
bad message.
It sent a bad message of a very much priestly-looking person casting a holy spell as soon as a tiefling comes in view.
Yeah, that's pretty racist.
Have they talked you down, or are you casting it, Hedrah?
Like, that's very racist. I remember. Shit, I'm from the north. God damn it. Fine.
Yeah,
know
you
what?
are from the
No.
north. I was gonna say actually. Yeah, wait a second.
Yes,
You're
double
part
I mean, like-
tiefling.
You should know this. You're part tiefling.
They'd be like, yes, be like, no, they already get too bad over it. Don't you know what? Fine. You're completely right. I fucking forgot my roots there for a second.
Okay, yes. A good thing, because that check was to see if they had any idea what spell it is you're casting. Because they don't know that you're casting any kind of like a non-lethal magic.
Yeah, you could have been
But
getting
no,
ready to
you,
cast Fireball at them.
Exactly, they could have been like, fucking, up we go again. They're leaving.
Whoop, back up we go.
Yeah, no, you do not cast a spell, you're watching, and they make their descent. It looks like they intend to land this large floating table, like, on the center of the skiff's deck.
I think that's fine. I don't have an issue with it.
No,
I mean,
create
there's
some
no-
room
there-
for them.
there should be no one on the deck. Well, nothing on the deck. Ralu runs a pretty tight ship. You know, there's not just stuff lying around.
Well, you still got more to the point. You have extra people, and people
Yeah,
will
they're just
just
tell them move
come
out of the
back
way.
up onto deck to like sweep up because the sandstorm just went through.
Okay, Ralu just bark out to clear the main deck.
Yep. Oh, yeah, they will get out of the way. As it lands down, you then see that there are a selection of buxom bikini girls. Is the only way to describe these tieflings. Various shapes, sizes, and colors. They're adjusting their hair and settling into place and putting on little demure poses, and you can see that the table itself is laden with cakes. It looks like a rack of donuts, like freshly fried, still glistening with oil. You could sort of smell like peanuts and all sorts of nice roasted goodies, sweet
But what about the
sugars.
actual foods guy? I know you want to describe the tieflings more, but like,
Oh no. No, their donuts aren't roasted. It's something you need to go to a doctor for.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I like them
it
already.
looks like
They
there's
look
a
very nice.
full spread, and one of them is also like uncorking a bottle and pouring wine into it slowly.
Greetings, wanderers. I am Captain Ralu Hornier. Welcome aboard.
Aye, permission to come aboard, although I suppose we already have.
Granted, all the same.
And how about permission to come aboard?
Oh, that's all.
Granted.
And then one of them puts a hand up. Oh, but I already have.
Oh, that's always granted here.
I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna squint at these people.
Yeah, go for it. Give me
I
a
like them
squint
already.
check.
I have bad insight, but
They look like hookers.
No
Yay!
kidding.
So, what you got going on with this floating island up here?
That's our home, sweetie. We just travel from place to place. We're trying to get the last of the good sun before it gets a little bit too hot for business. And then we'll be back off and away. Fly out
And-
trading other places.
and am I correct in this business of yours is a sex trade?
Why, you're correct. I suppose a trade of sex does make sense, but we also happen to sell delicious baked goods to travelers, and surprisingly enough, I would say it makes us about as much, if not more money than the sex, which is a surprise that we'll never stop experiencing, I suppose.
Huh. I would not
You-
have thought so.
Forgive
Tim
me.
like leans in behind you and then glances at the cake and the rings of donuts. Like, I don't know about you, actually. I could kind of say it.
Oh well.
For-
Yes, those do look
Forgive me
quite good.
Forgive me for asking, but you do take payment in coin, correct? One must always be cautious when flying strangers come in offering food and comfort.
Well, if we didn't have Faye aboard our home, then I would have judged you there for calling us a bunch of little, I suppose, tricksters of some kind or another. But no, we deal in coin, God's honest coin. Gold is a preference, platinum is nice, and silver, though pretty, is a little bit extra weight to be carrying around.
Very well, then Ralu will turn and nod to her squad. This one's on me, go ahead.
Wow, aren't you a lovely captain? Well, I can see that your little Manticore squad there has no need for a lift up, but would any of the rest of you like to join us upstairs, as it were?
Yeah, I'd like to at least see the island and possibly partake.
Yes, and I'm sure you have lovely bunks, and I wouldn't want to judge in any kind of way, except upstairs is actually a beautiful sex hotel, so I would be kind of disappointed if you chose to have sex on the deck. Not that disappointed, though. It gives you their winningest smile. Oh, we have gents as well, for any who particularly like fellas, say, 8-9 foot, barrel broad chested. Oh, look, there he is. And then you see as this, like, huge brute of a dude lands down on his second table, and he is currently filling up a bunch of, looks like, metal cup flagons full of mead. It is just a muscular, shirtless tiefling man with great big swept-back ram horns and thick satyr-like trunk legs. When he smiles, it is a full-on gleamer.
I mean, you guys, anyone interested, better snap him up before Mary does.
Pass.
In hunks? No, I'm interested in seeing the island and the other ones up there.
I need to look over the ship after the storm so I'll be a bit. I'll join you later. Loam, do you
Would you
mind
like to
helping?
buy some snacks for while you're working there? I can see you're a little pergo grande, so I can't exactly be handing you alcohol, but these I'm sure will treat you just right. And she pulls out what seems to be a platter of, like, powder sugar dusted donut rings.
How much for refreshments and let's count, including sister. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 manticores. So those 6 and refreshments.
Are you looking to eat flavor or to eat heavy? I suppose there are two different things we can do. You can put together quite a spread, but if you're just looking for treats to tantalize the taste buds, I recommend a tasting platter.
I'll take that.
Very well, then. It's just 2 gold ahead.
For the wait, but for the other thing, Scout is what she asked. Not just for food.
No, she was talking about just the platters of 2 gold ahead.
Not just the food. I won't be up for another hour, so I need to police the vessels.
Oh, of course, not a problem. In which case, yes, it is 10 gold a lay, and you can stay for a day.
Okay, calculator. Boop. So, and then it's 2 gold each, so that's...
For a tasting platter, yeah.
7 times 2, 14. Yeah. Yeah. Ralu will hand over 74 gold. And then
Sweet.
ask Loam to help her, because this is a sandstorm. They have to check the ships for damage.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, to be fair,
Yeah,
you also have all
well-
those cavern workers.
Yeah,
It is their
but
job. They
again-
will be going over it.
again, Ralu is the captain of the ship. She's not just
Yeah.
going to go, oh, I'm going to shirk my duties.
You know what's the word? You buy the wham bam thank you ma'am package for your crew.
Yes, exactly, yes.
Listen, if Maive and Cass want her to pay for them, she's more than willing.
No, we can pay for ourselves. That's it. Come on, Maive.
Yeah,
All
Gremlin
She
Squad.
has to
right.
have a
Gremlin Squad here is already on the platforms, ready to go.
Yeah, they were already scrambled on.
Yep.
just
Might
checking.
well,
Do you have to have a bats up there?
Cass says, come
baths?
on.
Yeah, we've got plenty of baths, sweetie. Are you looking to get washed up? I suppose that might be a welcome thing in the desert. I suppose, company optional.
I could use a bath. It's been a while now.
Loam, would you like me
Just
to fly?
that'd be like what sort of Cambion? Like what color?
I've already said like plenty of colors.
Loam,
It's
would
all,
you like?
many colors, shapes, and sizes.
Loam, would you
Yeah,
like me
and
to
I've-
fly you up there afterwards? They do simply have baths if you prefer.
That would be
Scrape,
fine.
scrape the dust off of it.
Sure.
Out of character. And where's our actual cousins of Cambions?
Okay, so you yourself aren't directly Cambion blooded, but you would be considered like racially adjacent just because it turns out that a lot of the crossbreeds that existed in there, like hellhounds and behemoths and ogres and stuff like that, are actually lycanthropic and tiefling crossovers.
Okay, so
So,
they're
lycans,
cousins.
although they aren't literally infernal in any fashion, would have a cousinly relationship with tieflings because it's familiarly adjacent.
This
yeah,
is
so yeah.
this is daytime, right? So technically
Yes.
our quote unquote night.
Well, I mean, right
So we
now it's not
switched-
high sun yet.
Yeah. Oh, but no, Ralu switched over to sailing at night anyways, because it
Oh,
was just
okay.
getting too hot out. It's
This
just
would
because
be probably daytime in the evening. The sun is the way of setting, so you will have been traveling for like 2 hours.
okay. I was wondering if it was when we were winding down for the day or getting up.
You will have been started for like 2 hours, and then a sandstorm brought you to a stop, and then they've turned
Okay.
up in the twilight.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, Ralu will
Okay,
get the
so
ship ready to go then, and then I guess she'll see you guys in a couple hours
Yeah.
yeah, just
or an hour.
go say that. When she says like if you for best, it's like yeah, it would be nice as a cousin.
Yeah, the like large muscular one went. Ah, you're from the north. A pleasure. So am I. Or well, my mother is. For some reason, the accent stuck around for a long time. They say I have
Oh.
raider blood in me on the other side, and I looks down at his fucking big old muscles. Have no reason to doubt and disagree, although I have found myself to be much more a lover than a fighter. And then he will hold up a flagon. Mead?
I am clean living. Sorry.
Aye, sober, of course. My apologies. He
No
will
worry.
flip like the cap on the tankard, like it's one of those like closed cup lid ones. He'll just
Mm.
flip it up, and you hear like the little of it locking in place, so it doesn't spill everywhere. He'll put the tankard back
Oh
down.
yeah, that's so great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to spill your drinks.
Mm.
Especially considering they're on like a floating table. It makes sense that you wouldn't have just like open containers just spraying booze over everyone as you land down.
Yeah, spray boost to getting like random fucking sand flown into it.
Yep, grody.
Like,
Yeah, no,
fuck,
he just
gross.
clicks the lid back closed again, and then we'll make space on his big old table for you.
Yeah, I mean, I keep it in human form at the moment, so it's just easy to
Yeah.
move around.
Yeah, I mean, if you were
We
a
don't
bear,
have
he wouldn't have had to guess that you were a northerner if you were a weirbeard.
Yeah, I know, but we would balance the fucking board really well, one on each side.
Yeah, between
be
your
like
two
the fucking
parties,
diff-
it takes them like a couple of trips. So amongst those
Yeah.
who arrive first, I'll begin describing it all for you. Again, you see this, beautiful four terraced houses connected to each other, large conjoined front garden. Right now, the table is obviously missing from the middle of that garden because you're all riding on them. But more actual like standing tables on wheels, buffet tray tables are being wheeled out into the garden as well, making space for the lot of you. People are bringing out great big sun umbrellas and then thump, shumping them into place. Because although night is falling, twilight is still plenty hot enough for the next probably an hour or so, and you wouldn't all want to get sunburned. Standing at the center of a procession of these variously shaped cambion is a quite short individual You would swear this lady is as wide in the curves as she is, like, of height. She's just a squat hourglass.
Oh my god, a Gardevoir character.
Yay! We can see her again. Someday we knew it'd happen.
Who is that?
That's
wait a
my
minute,
character
I
from
recognize that
Darkest
icon.
Dungeon from the 4E game.
Right.
Yep.
I know
If you
nothing
want
about
to,
this character.
if you want to put it in the
Oh.
Deserts chat, the full character art for Sasha there. I do
Yeah.
not have that to hand.
Yeah, I know nothing about this.
Grab it.
Neither do
I.
I.
Desert's chat here. Let's see here. Where is she? Yeah.
Good old Sasha.
Where's that one? Am I missing one for her? I might be missing one for her. I can do the throne one. That'll work
Yeah,
here.
either's fine. Yeah.
This one will do for now. I have to find the other one that you have that one from. But yeah.
Yes, there she is. She's all curve and fun.
And apparently she's a good girl.
And she is
She
a
is.
good girl.
That's a lie.
She's a
She's
very
evil
good
as shit.
Okay, yeah, she is
Yeah.
also. But,
She may have
whatever.
killed someone before, you know, just
To be fair though, she is just evil bracket slut.
yeah. Don't worry about it.
Her first wife is evil brackets one of the previous baddies.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So, Sasha has been in business for like 100 something odd years. Her like original orcish partner has aged out as one would expect. A number of these people are her daughters, like probably 3 or 4 of them are. The rest seem to be people who have just been collected over the course of 100, 200 years by Sasha, who happened to be interested in this business. Feel free to roleplay her, Ariel. Say it is Sasha, and she is at the center of the procession, like making sure people are organized so that everyone has food, drink, and sex ready for them.
Of course, just doing classical business as she does. It's a tried and true routine over the past 120 years. Why fix something that isn't broke, after all?
You see the adventuring party make their landings, and again, similarly, you've been at this for a while. It's a pretty eclectic group, all the same. You can see that there's this quite excitable, titted fox, dressed very much as any of you would be. Although she's currently, the moment the table lands, she's looked across, like scanned her eyes across this island and across your daughters. Then is now squinting at the ground, like muttering something about runes, and she's trying to look, presumably, for the way in which this floating island operates. Allow yourself a smug moment at this fox.
What a
Be able to
wonderful
see it.
Yeah, what a wonderful addition she'd be.
Oh, you can make some easy business off of that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then Sasha, you notice Myva's there. These sun pups, they get everywhere. You swear.
God damn it! I thought I was past seeing them for a long time. They pop up just about everywhere, it seems.
My puts up her hands. Hi, Auntie Sash.
Play nice, Sasha. Play nice. Yes, it's good to see you.
I
Let's
can
just
hear how I can.
just think
Yeah,
for a second which one this one actually is. Mate, that's right. That's which one you are.
that's right. And there are a handful of us. I get it. And I am sure I just brighten up your day to no end. And she has one of those shit-eating grins, like, oh, I can't wait to ruin your day. But hey, we're here on business. I did not know you were in the flying island kind of business, though. Last time I saw you would have been years ago. You were there at the wake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this was something that I went to the whole entire region to get done. So, eventually it happened.
I can see that. It's really very impressive. These are my partners, my lovely wife Ralu, and my lovely husband Khassid.
Hi.
Yes, hello there.
And yeah, didn't know we were accepting your offer, but we are absolutely down for cake, snacks, and bonus.
Good, good. That is what I prevail in.
Excellent. And some of us here want a bath. Just some baths. We've been traveling for like ages from sandy shithole to sandy shithole. Could definitely use a scrub down.
They are a popular here in the desert.
I have no doubt. It is clean water, right?
It is.
Okay, good. Can never be too sure.
Although we do offer services of less than clean variety.
Oh,
Milk
I'm
baths,
aware.
other baths.
Yep. I'm sure you keep a bath on the chiller.
Mm-hmm.
She will grin. Leans down. I'm going to have to tell you guys about the throne someday. Then
You
she
should.
pauses. Thinking about it, though, wouldn't be the first cum throne we've come across now.
An eyebrow will raise. Really now? Now that I am interested in hearing. Please, go on.
She will point to the titty fox. This one here has a spell that maybe she would be willing to share with you for a large lump sum of money. It forms a magical cum throne from which you can reach out and touch people in sexy ways.
You don't say.
I do. I've never lied.
She'll waltz over to the fox and take an arm and, put it into the left chest. Now, dear, you must simply tell me more about this magnificent spell I'm hearing.
And now, Ariel, I'm going to have you roll Anai's Persuade against Sasha's Persuade to see who gets the better deal out of trying to sell this spell. Sasha's
Okay.
Persuade in this game as a solo of level 8 is 12, plus 12.
Okay. Does she have any advantages or disadvantages from, being succubi or anything like that? Or is it just built into the plus 12?
It's baked into the plus 12. She could force advantage, but she'd have to use hostile spellcasting on you, and she's not going to do that with adventurers around.
Okay. There. Oh, God, that's a pretty big one.
Oh, Anai, good luck. I don't think you're making much money out of this.
Oh no!
And I just like pretty woman.
Boobies.
Yeah, right.
You want to take an inspiration and not?
No, I
No.
don't.
Don't you
Okay.
dare.
Alright, so,
Double
Anai, you give away this incredible spell to the succubus for the low price of a blowjob. Well done. Congratulations. It's a level 4 spell. It's worth so much money. You're like, I would like cock on lips. You're like, aha, binding contract, got you. You just fucking own yourself.
Fucking.
I'm
This is
so
what it feels
through
like all the time
violates
for you.
yourself.
I see.
Yes, this is exactly what it feels like. Oh, I'm sorry, I set a thing up. Enjoy. Here's a consolidation blowjob and move on.
Oh, could she at least get more than just like a blowy from her for this?
You rolled a 1.
That's true. Fair enough.
You chose also not to take a inspiration roll, so
Yeah, but
all on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All
also
all
a
get is-
succubus, so like, you
It is
know.
also a
That's
succubus.
true.
It probably would be dangerous to get more than a beach.
That's true. This is the person that did kill a priest just by showing her ass anyway. So
You did clap at him and then he
It
got a
wasn't even-
fucking heart
She
attack
wasn't
and
even a
died.
succubus yet.
Yes, she
yeah,
just
this is
happens to be
being a
clapula.
succubus.
Goodness. Okay. So, for everyone who participates in a meal or sex or both, you may have a prepared D4 dice. This dice does not go away until it is spent.
Yay.
Is it like a bardic?
Hooray.
Effectively, yes. It is a prepared D4. It's a freebie you can hang on to, a little treat that might help you later. You're also, welcome to bathe and just get freshened up and consume, and air quotes, consume. Is there anything that you try to accomplish during this time here on Sex Island?
Nope.
You know what? I will have the blowjob while in the cum throne. I'll cast a spell so she can see it and have it be done on it.
Okay. Give me an Arcana test.
Okay.
She'll give you 5 gold pieces.
Fun.
But they're in the good girl bowl. You have to get them out with your tongue.
Yep.
Well, no, this one doesn't have a bowl. I don't think it makes a bowl yet.
She
Like, I'm
brings
casting
the
a
bowl.
spell.
Your spell, yeah, she definitely just Sasha would definitely go get the bowl. I mean, it's not a cum throne without a cum bowl. Sorry, dear.
Ah, all right, understandable.
And then you can get a nice selection of slick gold coins out of the bottom of it. Rouse it like a tin of Quality Street.
Now, I've shown you yours. I'd like to see the one that you talked about here. You mentioned, well, I mentioned the story about it. I'd like to hear it.
She will just recant the tale of the cum throne. She obviously bigs it up to make it sound like it wasn't just like an impulse sit down on the weird chair. You know, it was like, instead it was accepting my full demonic majesty. Classic Sashaisms. She doesn't have the throne here, though, because she is not an idiot and isn't going to carry around a really expensive relic. That and you, well, Sasha is aware as well, mechanically, whenever stuff leaves the boundaries of Torchlight, it loses a lot of its juju.
Yeah.
So the throne wouldn't be as powerful if it were taken anywhere else.
Yep, unfortunate for her.
But you now are aware that out there is a throne that can grant you a demonic ascension should you be lewd enough.
Very hilarious, very fun to know.
After they're done getting the vessels ready to sail, Ralu will carry Loam up to the top.
Yep, you guys can score some nice baths.
Hell yeah.
They are lovely. They are, you know those, like, early French baths, the long ones with the sweeping, curved up feet on them?
Oh, yeah, I know those.
Very much that style of large bath.
It's about it. I'll probably join in with the Manticores later, but other than that, are we going to stay here the entire night? We do need to sail.
We can take a day off.
A day off brings us closer to high sun. I would like to at least get 4 hours of travel.
Yeah, but have you considered that these two girls' milk tastes like cinnamon? And there's a lot of it.
No, but I also have considered people dying of heat stroke on our way home.
That's not gonna... Okay, I mean, maybe.
Karin had a good idea. I can requisition a large shield from home on our way through. But it's still going to... 80 degrees is a lot of degrees.
Yeah, I mean, Cass, you lived here on this continent. You are aware that it is no joke. It's something people are intrinsically afraid of living here.
Okay. Can't have any fun in the fucking summer.
Yep. Well, I mean, we did get more fun than expected.
I mean, true, today has been fantastic, but, like, it could have been all day.
They give you a donut for a road, and also one to eat, and also one to eat.
Eat donut, then eat donut?
Yep.
Actually, yeah, this place is like half bakery. There's no way Cass and I were not just, like, eating a whole smorgasbord off a tiefling.
Yeah. It is a classic arrangement. Might be like, honestly, probably got this idea in my head back then.
Yeah.
How many can you slide on my stick? Let's find out.
It's just ring donuts.
It is an important question that we have to, find out.
It turns into a contest. People start playing ring toss. Donuts.
This place is great. I love it.
Fit. But yes, after you have consumed both literally and carnally, you are able to return to the ship.
Mark off the gold.
Yep.
How much was it
Will
again?
they tell us about?
It was 10 per lay, and then if you're eating like light food, it was 2 gold. She didn't tell us how much if you're eating a lot of food was.
Okay. Just gonna mark off like 30 gold.
Sure. Yeah.
For all
So
this
will they
being
tell us
dead
about
ATEP.
any possible future locations or teleport circles come back? Because like, I definitely want to be a repeat customer of this place eventually.
Yeah, what's what's their route look like?
Just throw away your Sabri clan name. Just be like, the Sabris are very interested in your.
They don't have a strict flight plan. They just travel entirely based on vibes. But they do have a teleport circle.
Nice.
Would they be willing to part with the code for a future like repeat customer?
What do you think? Sasha would probably be down with just as many people in her little book of numbers as possible.
I mean, when you're running a brothel, that seems like kind of the thing to do.
Yeah, and on top of
seems like
that,
a
this
good
is
deal.
like a merchant princess asking for it too. This is
Yeah,
seems to
she
be
would
all
like
good things.
if you have a code to trade for it, like hey, if I've got a circle code here, you may have it. Then she gives hers away for free and buys codes. Otherwise, she will just give you it for free.
Okay.
If you have any magic circles, she might be interested in. She'll buy them.
So she's willing to give out the circle code for free, but I don't have one
Yes.
to give her yet.
You don't
Okay.
know one. That's
But I can mark down her
Yes.
circle code.
Yep.
Anai
Wonderful.
says, rubbing her hands for her wizard tower.
Yeah. Yeah, as you might expect, like a succubus's magical traveling brothel is more than willing to spend money to like just collect as many addresses in the book as possible. That kind of thing is knowledge is power, etc., etc.
Are there magic circles in Dorado?
I mean, there's one in Hedrah's house.
Yeah, there are magic circles in Last Dorado.
I don't know
in
if she's
different
ever given the
places.
code
Yeah.
out to any of us.
No,
Yeah, I
she's
don't think
never
given
given it
code
out.
I
But
don't think any of us know that she has a magic circle down there either.
Yes,
Y'all
we
do
do,
know.
because we were in
Do we?
the adventuring group that cleared the place out
Oh,
before she bought it.
right.
Yeah,
You're right.
you do. No, there's
oh,
a
then
circle
yes,
there.
you do in fact. know
Yeah,
the
you
code.
just haven't asked for my
Yeah.
code.
Yeah, you can just ask Karin for it, and then you can take Stace on a wild date.
Well, I mean, I know I have the code here. Is that like Sasha would buy codes to other places? What Scout's saying, I think, right?
Yes, Sasha would. If Karin is willing to trade her code, then Sasha is willing to buy a code for 300 gold.
I don't think that's a good trade for Hedrah with her, Goddess of Secrets bullshit going on, but,
Yeah, it's up to
It's a
Hedrah.
steep
Like it's
ask.
her, it's her magic circle code. So I'm not just gonna give it out.
I don't even know if y'all fucking talking about magic circles and shit over there. I'm just having a nice fucking bath and talking about the north, the cold north, with the big dude there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, eventually you're told about it in case you want to make the
Yeah,
trade.
your party knows you have this magic circle. They would let you know that hey, that Sasha person buys teleport circle codes for 300 gold a pop. All right, good talk.
No, I mean that's like. Sorry, it takes. She goes like, "Huh, that's So she just buys to random places so she can just pop in."
That would seem to be the case.
Well, I would like to give it up for good reasons, like friendly reasons. I don't think it's a good idea for me, and I think my goddess would be like a little bit on the pissy side about that.
Might will lean in and be like, I'm sure Sasha would love to be friends with you, but also I wouldn't trust Auntie Sasha as far as I can throw her, which, I mean, she looks short, but she's really dense. I can't throw her very far.
Yeah, I will respectfully decline, though, the offer.
Fair enough. All right.
You're lost, bear.
Beep bonk bonk.
That's Sasha's page of like, oh, we must simply get moving on now.
Yep,
Tucks her
time to
pager
get
away.
moving. Time is money.
And yeah,
I don't want to.
the Tiefs will float you guys back down to your ship, those of you who can't fly. And some of you who can fly will also get floated down because you're just too full of food.
Thus is the fate of Cass.
Yep, just rolled onto the deck.
That was a fun time. I like your aunt.
Ralu will have left a little bit before everyone else, so as soon as everyone touches down, we're gonna take off.
Yep. Yum. Yeah, my little smile. Yeah, she was essentially part of the adventuring group that my family was a big part of. And so there's just this sort of huge reach of sunwolves from both the north and from the west as a result. And as you've probably seen, from the east. Really everywhere except for the jungles is full of sunwolf now. Well, not full of. We just end up places, usually end up doing adventurous stuff, so we're just more readily seen by people who travel.
It's a good thing at that, then.
Yep. Obviously, I'm one of the kind. But yeah, Auntie Sash used to be a dark elf. I mean, I never knew her as one. I've always known her as a succubus. And she sat in a magic chair and became a succubus. Got married to, like, a tried and true supervillain who dominated her with her cock. Typical succubus stuff. They had a big happy family.
That's one way to step into immortality, I suppose.
She already had immortality. That's how elves do.
Mm.
So, Riley, what do you think
Yeah,
about becoming a succubus?
Yeah, she did tell me about the throne there. I actually asked about that story.
I suppose I wouldn't be opposed. It's not undead. But for now, I'm perfectly contented with the 2.5 centuries of life I've been granted.
Well,
Might give you a squeeze.
circle around back to that in a couple hundred years on.
I'll live with you. The moment she became a succubus, she got way thirstier, which obviously not a surprise.
I don't really see that as a downside.
I guess
It
not.
sure wasn't, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, you're looking a little bit raisiny.
Mive denies it, legs still shaking.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Legs bowed.
Yep. All right, and you are back in motion again, and you are able to complete the leg to Cavern. Look at that, it's only been 45 minutes. You guys are making great time for a double 20.
Yay!
Yay!
When you arrive in Cavern, the workers will thank you for their chance at business. It has been 5 days. It is now the 8th of July. You have
nice
a week.
to be underground.
Yes, you have a week before highest sun.
Yep, Raul's just gonna
So
kick
obviously,
everyone.
it's already getting very hot.
Yep,
So-
Raul's just gonna kick everyone off the ship and then immediately turn around and start sailing toward the oasis.
Yeah, so new travel rules for the Oasis.
Oh,
Yes, please.
All right, me, don't roll a 20. Thank you. Good job, me.
All right, so hold up,
19 high enough, really, for high summer.
hold up a second.
Oh,
So
okay, so-
your journey to the Great Oasis. Are you going there in a straight line, or are you stopping by any other places on the way there?
Hell no, we're going straight
mean,
there.
Do we need to stop anywhere else?
We should drop Brienne back off at her house unless she wants to just come with us all the way back.
Oh, she's hanging with you guys.
She
She's
said
just
multiple.
all the way.
This is like the second time we've
Yeah,
talked about this. She said, "No, I want to go on adventures now. This sounds fun."
I mean, yeah, I know, but like, if We're not adventuring for the next couple of months. We're just sitting around.
Yeah, but like,
Uh,
does she want to
mind
live
you,
in
like,
the
I am
high
perfectly
tower
fine
alone for months? Think about that.
having, Brienne around getting her pussy ate by Cass for a couple months, but like,
Yeah, listen, we're
Look,
going to Dorado.
okay, so she's not gonna say that, but she wants to see that golden dragon who, did the business.
yeah, I mean, fair
Yeah.
enough. All right, carry on.
Yeah.
Straight there then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, at the moment that High Sun hits, it's going to get very, very difficult. The DC lowers by having stop-offs on the way, places you can stop and rest at. You could feasibly make it to the Great Oasis before the full hit of High Sun, but it's quite difficult. If you stop
Alright,
at
so could we go-
Southside, you can take a break, and then it's easier to make it to the Great Oasis.
Alright, so can we go donk then?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll go donk and donk.
Yeah, we can
Donk,
do
donk,
the
donk.
travel rolls will have to be in every leg because the DC is going to change as you go. But
I
on the south side, it should be quite easy.
Okay. So more travels. Got it.
Yes, please.
Thank God for the
15,
advantage.
20.
Also,
I need
roll
one from the Loam.
Dang.
Nice. No crits this
Good.
time, and they're all pretty high. When you
I
reach...
think we've never been to South
We have been. It's
South
literally
side?
Side.
yeah, we have been there because it was being blockaded by the Manticores when the thief from the
No.
thing.
That was
Yes.
Victoria's
Oh, okay.
dream.
That was
That was-
Victoria's Dream to
Oh,
the
it's
south.
Victoria's Dream. You're right. You're right. Never mind. We
Never
haven't been to
been to
Southside
South.
then.
Yeah.
Let me see. No, you have not
Exciting.
been to Southside before.
Exciting new place to explore.
Interesting.
A new place.
Oh, we need to keep moving.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
already
keep
going to
moving.
be. We're already going to be
We're
taking
gonna take a
time
day
here.
there.
No, we're not going to take a day there. We're
No, we are not.
we're already going to
Oh, okay.
take time here to
I mean, we
ask
have to
for.
spend the day. We have to spend some time
You
resting
have
and
to
we
spend the
get that
day
bonus.
if you want to keep the DC down. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we're
do
trying to
have
rest.
Actually,
Oh,
you do
okay.
actually have to stop at the places you stop at. Otherwise, they're not called stops.
Oh, okay, so we
We're
have to spend
taking a
our
day
day there.
for a stop.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
all right.
Otherwise, your
That's what
DC
I was
starts
saying.
climbing erratically.
Okay.
Yes. With these checks, you get to about here to the north side or south side. You can see that there is a carnival being held on the waterfront.
Motherfucker, I just got done with carnivals.
Carnival!
Oh.
Less like that and more carnival. Like everyone's painted up and having a
Ooh.
musical party.
Woo party!
Yeah,
Companies
and
start a
you can see
carnival
that
of
the Oasis has
Oh,
a
me without my
large
gear.
number of wooden boats out on it, and people are playing music and swinging around giant palm fronds. Cass, you've never seen these, but you would be aware of these. Some of the rest of you have seen these. A lot of people will gather up palm fronds for like the month leading up to like the beginning of High Sun, so that they can lay them across the water of an oasis and keep the evaporation down in High Sun, because you lose a lot of water that way otherwise.
Cool.
And typically, people tend to throw parties on the couple of days that it takes to cover an oasis in these fronds, because it's a lot of hard work and it tends to get everyone in the whole like village or town or whatever out and about to do so. They tend to turn it into a party, much like, you know, when the deep dark parts of harvest are over and like the winter season is above, people will get all of their like daytime shenanigans out of their system. Same concept. So by the time you reach Southside, they are in the midst of, yes, it is very, very samba. Everyone is like dressed in like a colorful, showy garb, but everyone's got like wide brim hats and head veils on because still.
Me without my costume. Next time.
Are they selling any of these like samba costumes here? Like,
Yeah, they are selling costumes, and they will also happily give out giant hats because they don't want people getting heat stroke. They give out these like, I say giant hats. They're normal size, but they have like tremendously wide brims. Like, I don't know.
It's not the
The
one
kind
I
you might
made,
take a
but I don't have
siesta, the siesta
time.
company.
How much I got?
Many
How much I
sombreros
gotta?
on sale.
How much I gotta pay for one of the costumes, Scow?
For a costume, like probably only a gold.
All right, I will
Yeah, I'm
definitely
going for
immediately
it.
buy one and get changed pretty much immediately.
Hell yes.
I'll
Yeah.
get it fitted so I can take some time to make sure it fits you well.
Yeah, they will ensure that you guys get free food and drink if you agree to help, like go out onto the boats and lay front across the oasis.
Amazing.
Sure. Cass is
I
gonna
think
try
that's
and
fine,
get in
yeah.
with the musicians and join the.
Oh, this is a comm right here, Amxal. The fox is dressed up as Carnival.
Carnival! And yeah, okay. Yeah, you can join in the music if you want to. There are a lot of people being entertained. Some kids are too small to like just go out en masse into a water that is being slowly covered in these fronds. Like, you know, if someone tips out the boat, they need like multiple people helping them back out. It's very difficult to swim through solid surfaces. So all the kids are instead, they have these like tables set out in front of stages so that they can tie the fronts together for people instead. They're doing like arts and crafts.
Oh, cute.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You're welcome to do a performance test.
Sure.
I'll give my best shot.
I mean, later
Wow.
on, with like less kids out, I can do a good performance, I guess.
Yeah, when a little bit more of the agave is flowing.
Masika takes the lead.
Yeah, look at you go, Masika. Yeah, anyone who wants to perform and entertain can do so. And each of you may ask me one question about the surrounding area as you essentially carouse the place. You only get the one question, you're only here for a day, but, you know, people are, like, lick it up and at maximum sociability.
How are people generally beating the heat around here? It's just like...
People here at Southside are relatively lucky. They have plenty of time to prepare for it, and their population isn't massive. So they essentially put together lots of wide open, like, shaded spaces. The few people who need to be active during the day are given plenty of breaks. It's just very typical.
Lots of bottled water.
Lots of water, yeah. And like regular small meals as opposed to full meals. It's just
They're not
they
too
have
far
to do.
away
They just
from...
have to.
Oh,
Yeah, they're always next to water. The reality is they
Yeah.
just do everything slowly and carefully to
Of
beat
course,
the heat
yeah.
here. It's the cheapest the cheapest way to save energy is to not spend any.
exactly, yes.
Okay.
Lots and lots of layers.
Have they had any new concerns recently, like odd people showing up in town, people that they don't normally see throughout the year, and things like that?
Yes. Most recently, advertisements went out to a number of the oases, inviting able-bodied people to, in the new year, in the post-summer, to travel and join mercenary companies. Looks like there is recruiting going out and offers being made to all the people in various oases over the deserts.
Do they have one of these copies of like their recruitment? Like, can I see it?
Yeah, sure. They'll show you into just like one of the little village signboards. They've got probably like painting or chalk marks up on them, and you can see that people have got a recruitment poster.
Are you reading this sign?
Are the Iron Shields
Just illiterate.
something I could make like a history check on, see if I know of them of any kind of fashion, or would that be like a religion?
They are a new company. You don't have to worry about that. It's a
Okay,
similar
okay.
offshoot. Like the Shields have their own district in Las Dorado, so it's probably the same leadership, but the Iron Shield is a new one.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually, are they even a new one? I might have already introduced the Iron Shield. Let me double check Dorado. I have to like actually double check now because that city is so fucking big that I might have already put the Iron Shield in.
You might
No,
have, but I don't think you've encountered it.
the Iron Company exists. So the Shield are the new part of it, not the Iron part of it. Yes,
Yeah,
Iron
new
Company.
branch
The
of
Iron
it.
Shield would be an underling for them.
Yeah, a new branch, if you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
The PMC is expanding.
Okay. That is interesting to know.
Otherwise, this party continues on. They won't keep you all night because, it's the best time to actually travel if you want to make it to Southside itself, like the main city of this place. But they are more than happy to have adventurers come by in a couple of ships and fucking throw a party.
They ain't got anything, for sale there?
No. Only
Yeah.
like rudimentary travel supplies and stuff. Again, it would be much like trying to buy things right before people closed all of their shops for winter.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's fine to continue on to Southside in the night then.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, I still have my questions.
Oh, right.
Oh,
you
of
have your
course, yes,
question.
your question as well.
Sorry.
Yeah, since this is our first time in Southside, like, what is this place known for? What do they do here?
Southside are the proprietors of great artisan works. Loads of the arts that come from like all over the place are worked upon in Southside. They've got a very famous statuary. They have made their own giant maze, like of worked sandstone, and then that has been like layered and lined on. And every artist who comes through gets to do a tiny carving on one of the walls of the maze. It started on the outside and it's gradually been working its way towards the inside over the past 200 years.
Cool.
Would you say either of your parents are like artistic in any way, or are they like
Yeah, I
work-centric
imagine,
engineers?
the elf who is probably artistically inclined. Does some
Yeah,
good, figureheads for the boats.
that makes sense. Yeah, then you're pretty sure that there is somewhere in one of the South Side maze is a facing that one of your mums did.
Nice.
Yeah, it is a popular place for artists to come to get works done, show works off, see patrons. No museums or like historical pieces. It's all very present art. Although the maze has become a historical piece over the past 200 years because that's just how art is. But the place began as a very hip, modern town, as it were. But it is descending into a realm of what we would call like classicalism, just by exposure to artists.
That's really neat.
Yep.
Neat.
It's like if you were to imagine like any of those like turn of industry steel towns, except that steel town was accepting like an 80% artistic workforce, and then you just let that stew for a couple hundred years. You would end up with a very organized classicalist like art house area. The maze was the simplest way to go about it. Yeah, and that is Southside's specialty. So,
Neat.
you get to Southside, and you have a day to spend here recovering. I say, like, High Sun is not fully upon you, but it's going to be once you're in motion again, so the rest is necessary. How do you guys keep yourselves entertained for a day in Southside? Well, more like evening and night in Southside. Again, not many people out in the sun, but still a lovely place.
I sleep. Why?
Ex-
I'm the one seeing the ship. We got to go places.
I'd like to spend a day here, so
Yeah,
Do they have it? Do they have any necro-resist pots for sale? I'll pick up more of those.
Any what? Sorry.
Necro-resist.
Roll me d20.
Or oh, I rolled it.
I don't see it. What'd you get?
Okay, it's not working.
I will. Oh, oop, there they are.
Oh my god. The first
50.
one would have
That's
been a
good.
5.
The first one's a good one.
Oh, no, that was the last one I did.
That was the last one. Oh, 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one I did was a 5, to be fair.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, they don't have anything like that prepared. There is a little alchemical shop that's next to a glass blower's place.
Can I buy the materials for our local alchemist to make one for me then?
Yes. Yeah, you can instead just buy stuff to do so if you would like to buy, like, the gold cost equivalent.
Yep.
Maria can make some for you.
This is pretty sure that's 50 still, so that's fine.
Yep.
you said it's like an artistic place, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They have a gigantic sandstone maze, like from wall to wall on the inside. It's 3 meters, so like you could walk like multiple people abreast going through this gigantic maze. And people have been putting art on these walls for hundreds of years. It is a very, very popular tourist attraction.
Is there someone in the town that can make like a small bust of like the chest up of Anai within like the night? And if so, how much would it be?
You can definitely find someone within the night. They can't make it in the night, but you can commission it and they'll have it delivered once summer is over.
How much would it be?
How high a quality are you after? And what material?
How are they going to remember what you look like unless they have an eidetic memory?
That's true as well.
We can do a
Well,
sketch.
they'll take a sketch and a clay cast.
I was more seeing like if you had someone like Thalarin type thing here, because I mean I know she's done the
Yeah,
bust
they
within
have
the
they
day.
she has absolutely punched out busts in a day. It's possible you want to put it down to let's use a persuade roll as a streetwise.
Okay. A persuade roll. 23.
Oh, yeah, okay then. Yeah, there are no gorgons around, especially with a maze nearby. They kind of like instinctively fear that one a little bit. Them and the minotaurs. But there is a place that can produce quite lovely busts. Indeed, the majority of them seem to be those. I can't remember the fucking famous statuette, the one that's only like half a meter tall or whatever.
You mean
There's a lot of those.
a lot of
Yeah,
them.
no.
The
Like
first one that comes to
like
my head is like the
the
Venus
like the
of
little
Willendorf or something like that.
like the recreations of the smaller Venus de Milos.
I was about to say, do you mean Venus?
Yes. So yeah, there is a place that does like that kind of posing and scaling. If you ask them instead for like a chest up bust, like, oh, well, yeah, okay, more than happy to do that. It's not my usual fare, but you are a attractive individual, and you would make for a fantastic arts piece. What material would you like it out of? Obviously, stone is the operative, but what kind?
This is gonna be me as a purchase guy. I don't know like different kinds of stones. I know fucking stone.
Marble. You're going to want marble.
Do they have marble, and how much would it be with that?
They absolutely have marble.
Desert marble is very pretty.
It is. There are dark ones and there are bright ones. It's more to the point is if you're after a marble, like that still covers like
There's a lot.
white,
Just
white, gray, green, red.
ask for desert cream.
Let's go with like a white one.
Yeah,
Okay.
desert cream is what you're what you're after. I think
Yeah.
marble's cool, so I know a little
Marble
bit
is
about it.
yeah. It's very
Not
pretty.
good for counters though.
No,
Don't
I
get a
think
marble counter.
I think marble counters are for idiots. Fake marble counters are fine. Lovely granite is what you want there.
Yeah, granite is the counter at the top you want.
But yes, probably only like 25 gold.
Yeah. I will get my night done by posing for that sort of thing and get one to take back to my house in Los Dorado.
Sure thing. They will have it delivered to your hotel before you leave in the night. More night.
More night. Wonderful.
Yes. Okay then. What else do people do while you're here in Artist City?
While we're here in Autist City.
Artist City.
There's not much difference.
I don't know. Find someone who can paint
well,
Maeve like one of their French girls.
Yeah, you can probably find some painters.
Yeah.
Same for you. Give me a persuade. It'll function as a streetwise.
Alrighty. I will spend inspo to reroll that. That's dog shit. And then one of these. Ah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can
25.
find someone who does like a landscape character art as opposed to like landscapes. They do portraiture, but they do them in the old 16:9. So these nice broad pieces made to go on like walls above sofas or opposite to large mirrors, that kind of thing.
Perfect.
Their paintings are generally made for mansions and stuff, but to be fair, you live in a casino. You almost certainly have the wall space for one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more than most people's mansions. To be fair.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second, it's not a problem for you literally at all. This is not an inconvenience. It's a feature ad.
Exactly. So yeah, give me one of those, Maeve draped over a, futon with a barely tasteful sheet pulled up over her chest and nethers.
Yeah, the silk veil, the one that still gives you like the shadowy impression of everything behind it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in BCT, I really think alabaster is a really nice thing to have sculptures made out of because that's
Alabaster is really cool.
It is.
You can't
wonderful.
convince me to go get away from rose marble, but alabaster is a pretty good runner-up.
What is alabaster again? Is it?
It's just a stone that's very soft and easy
Okay.
to work.
Yep.
Makes sense.
It's really, really popular with like what do they call the people that carve stone? They're not masons. It's a type of art.
Stoneworkers?
Sculptor.
Sculptor. There we go.
Sculptors.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
sculptors. Yeah, it's very, very popular. That's what you see.
Yes.
And the thing is, it's also not prohibitively expensive like marble.
Yeah, it is cheap
Yeah.
and soft.
Yeah, but the difference though is that it's a lot more susceptible to cracking than marble is.
Well, yeah, but you learn on
Yeah.
alabaster, and alabaster is pretty looking.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Let's
Yes.
see here.
Stonework is more for construction.
Just so you're aware, Savin, this is a wall-sized portrait. It is 125 gold, but it is a magnificent and massive piece.
Worth.
Okay, then. They cannot get that done in a day as much as they would like to, but they can get the full sketch done for you before you leave, and then they will have that delivered to Las Dorado.
Perfect.
Yeah, they will do so for you. And they are more than happy to work on it. When they hear that it's going to be like up on a casino wall, they're delighted, absolutely. And they would be honored if you could put their like little artist card underneath it, so they can get commission work from it, and they'll give you a little kickback.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Part of the payment is
You
the
might even call
exposure.
this patronage.
Wait a
Hey,
second.
fella, you want to? Yeah, you would. You're making a
Wait,
big
I am now
expense
the
for a casino.
suspiciously wealthy furry who's getting art of dick girl. Oh.
Yes, you are. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
This guy gives you his patron address.
Oh no.
And yeah, any artists that your casino sends his way will get you a kickback.
Sweet.
probably wouldn't equate to like a shitload of money, but hey, pocket money's pocket money. It's still a profit.
5 gold is 5 gold.
Yeah, that's what Cass learned in the back alley one time.
It's 5 gold, but then you're gonna also imagine that it's 5 gold that time, and then you're gonna live for a very long fucking time.
I mean, yeah, presumably longer than this guy. So, I mean, eventually the money runs out.
And then you have his children and their children and their children. Oh no, you're becoming a feudal lord now that I think about it.
Becoming. Did you see how he did in the other campaigns that we ran? He's become a feudal lord twice.
Savin's good at economics. What can I say?
Yeah. Hedrah, give me a streetwise. You gotta persuade your way around, find people. You go hunting in the bargain bin.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's almost like it's in his blood. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
There we go.
A 12.
Better than nothing. Better
It
than
is
7.
better than that. Yeah, better than a 7, for sure. Yeah, you are able to find some bargain stuff that isn't going to last more than a few days. Just excess from the nearby carnival. So for the most part, it's like cakes and fruits and stuff that have already been like made and processed, and they're going to be on their way out. You can get your hands on like 2 supplies worth of semi-stale food. Unfortunately, it's not anything that keeps for a particularly long time, but if you're looking for some variety on travel, it's still a valid choice. Stale cake is still cake.
Yeah, and then we get it on the way. We use it up on the way, so.
Yep.
We have cake with our stay.
Yes.
It's like, wow, there's a cake with the fucking wagyu. God damn.
Yes. Although those Wagyu stores aren't looking as potent as they used to. They might serve you for another year of adventuring, but you sure did feed a village for a couple of days.
Yep.
Anyway, anyone else to do stuff in Southside?
I can't think of anything in particular aside from partying.
Alrighty. Yeah, you can just party and have a nice time.
Yeah.
I said there's not many people up and around in high sun, but there are people who will, like take you through all the art installations and round to cafes where people are doing like poetry shows and little musical presentations. There might be someone who crafts like particularly high quality musical instruments.
Yeah.
They sort of fall into the art niche quite comfortably, and wood is a expensive commodity, so it stands to reason that people who produce instruments only do a few if they're made of wood. So they would be expensive art pieces, so it will be masterwork.
Masterwork instruments, you say?
Mm-hmm. Like lutes and flutes.
I could pick up a nice art piece for my family. Something
lutes,
pre-made.
Flutes, tanvers.
Oh, perfect. I will pick up a masterwork timbre.
What's that again?
It's the thing in Cass's artwork. Finneck guitar.
Okay. Thank you.
And VCT's general gist, it's an actually like early fretted instrument, so you can play it like a proper guitar.
Very nice.
Neat.
Yeah,
He's
certainly
such a
pick
good
up.
boy.
He is such a good boy. Yeah, you can absolutely pick up a masterwork timbre. And how do you want this masterwork timbre to look? It's got a large selection of them. I don't know what you would find appealing.
Anything with like red and gold on it to match his, preferred color scheme.
His general
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, the vibes.
Absolutely. It's a nice
Maybe
deep
see if you
red
can get like a
natural
sunburst on it.
Yeah, there'd probably be like this sort of quite shiny jungle wood called red heart,
Nice. Yeah.
which is like this very just crisp, naturally red wood.
Perfect.
I'm gonna find a nice horsey statue for my wife, Kizzy.
Yes, lovely.
Let's see.
Well, here we go. In VCT, there's probably a Tanber of that, like wood color,
Nice.
which is a really, really luscious natural red.
Perfect. Absolutely ideal.
I'll throw 10 gold into said horse.
Yes.
Something particularly fancy.
A lovely little horse.
Yeah.
Get some Uma arts.
Yeah.
Alright. So that is everybody. It's time for another travel. Gotta make it back to the Great Oasis.
Yeah.
21.
Yes.
Okay. Um,
25.
I'll try and knack that.
Sure.
No
It's a
reason not to.
D6 still. Eh.
It's alright, it's not that long.
17's fine.
Luckily, the DC was reduced and you're only going to be traveling for 2 days. Otherwise, it would be not fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
for
why
now.
I thought 17 might be fine here.
It
Yeah,
is
the-
definitely
the-
scraping, but it is okay.
Yeah. The real try journey will be like either to the throne or there, one of the two.
Yes. Yay.
Emma, I have a question. There is it's been a thing on the map for quite a long time, and I don't know if you've noticed it at all, but there are two Veal's gardens.
Garden.
Yep.
Is that on
Is that-
purpose?
They weren't supposed to be. This is
Okay, it's been like that for a very, very long time. I wasn't sure if that was just like a glitch or something, or is that...
nope.
Okay.
In fact, it was changed, but it wasn't changed in the tooltip.
Okay.
It should be Veal
Yes.
Shore. There you go.
Oh.
Yes, the name of it was different. The tooltip was not. So the hover
Okay.
kept showing the same thing. Similarly, this place has another name, which is in the name thing and not in the tooltip. So let me update that.
Hanshaw.
Hanshaw. Okay. The Great Oasis. You have made it to another important part of this journey. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
There's 3 things we have to do. So,
Okay.
the first one, as I pull the ship in tow, and Savin, you should answer pretty quick.
I was answering.
Okay. Okay, good. And Ralu will turn. Okay, who was the NPC that helped us claim this outrigger? It was Tiff, right? Not the pirate?
Correct.
Alright. So, she's going to bring Tiff and the party. Alright. So, we need to register this vessel. It will give us, every vessel registered gives not only discount, but in general, free normal repairs and then extended repairs at a discount. But I need the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mine was there too, right?
I can't.
Now,
Yeah,
hold
mine's with
on
us all the
before
time.
this whole
Mm.
registration thing with the mana course. Will it be drafted into their army, or will it be still a personal vessel, a privatized one?
It's that's not how it works. Just as you were not, you are technically not the captain of your own vessel. You're the owner. Once we register this, I will register it as my personal flagship, one by right of conquest. Each of your names will be put down as owned by blood, which means that you took part in the trial of conquest, which means that if I ever want to take this vessel and be the captain and the owner, I will have to pay you out your deserved sum.
That doesn't answer the question I had, Ralu.
It's going to be my flagship. It's
That
going to be
doesn't.
mine. It's not going to take it. It's not going to be taken away from us.
No, that still doesn't answer the question I'm posing. I understand it'll be yours. I'm saying, even though it is yours, will it be under the Manticore military? As in, will they be able to say, this ship needs to be somewhere else?
No, it'll be under my command.
But the Golden Mother can say, Ralu, you need to be such and such place.
Correct, but she can do that at any time.
Yeah, that there's nothing that changes that fact. If that happened, it would happen
It would
anyway.
happen anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I'm more or
is
less
the
more or
most
less trying to get the distinction of, like, even if you're registering it here, like, is it like a case of, yeah, it's your
if
private ship, but it's still really the Manticore's military ship, you know?
If it is commandeered by the Golden Mother, by law she will have to pay you all out for your share. However, I don't think that will happen. This will give us incredible, not only incredible leeway, but we can upgrade the weapons aboard the ship and leave it here for repairs. That way we can take your ship back and then pay Cass's parents to repair it, and then, well, I suppose it's your vessel now. You don't have to return it to your parents. You can do whatever you want with it. I would suggest hiring a captain to look after it in your stead and maybe make you passive income running people about. It is a nice ship.
I'm rather that's a nice thought, and I appreciate it, but it is a family ship. It is not a touring ship for people.
Oh, fair enough. I don't know how insanely rich people work out with their own property, but it is your vessel. You did say multiple times that your family is going to build themselves another one, so
Build themselves, most likely not. And pay someone to build them the newest, fanciest ship. Daddy probably
either
already has.
either way, this way we can have our both ships repaired by end of summer. So I need you to come forward as witnesses, unless you do not want to have your name put down for reimbursement for when and if this vessel comes, it gets bought out. I will probably, despite the fact that we are going to use a ship of the line eventually, I will probably at the end of everything not be sailing around in a giant fuck off warship and would prefer the skiff instead. So I am more than willing to buy out your shares, but your names have to be put down. It's a legal thing.
All right, fine, fine. I understand. I just had wanted to get that question out of the way first beforehand. That was all.
Unless, of course, Loam wishes to, at the end of our adventure, try to buy everyone out.
Of which,
This this vessel, you are of the entire party. The two of us are the ones that would have most use for this vessel after our adventures end.
hmm,
Either way, the 8 of
I
you need to come with.
suppose.
The 8 of you need to come with me unless you wish to forfeit your right of ownership of the vessel.
So much law stuff.
It's what needs to be done. A good
Friggin'
contract.
laws.
A good
If
contract
you
keeps everything in line.
uh, if you want, Tiff, I could buy you out now if you don't care, but I don't think I have enough gold to buy multiple people out at the moment. All right, well, then let us go.
Yeah, let's go. Lead the way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You can head down to like the administrative district, as it were, and get all of this signed for. There are a number of people who are like, "Wow, this is an impressive looking ship. Where'd you get her? Who'd you take her off?"
Undead.
Nice.
And in the ship's registry, the ship didn't have a name, did it? But even if it did, I can rename it.
The ship's old name. I don't remember what it was. We said it before,
Well,
but it's gone from my brain.
Well, Ralu's going to rename it to Defiant of Dying Light, or the Defiant for short.
Of course, of course.
And yeah, we'll put it up for repair. How much for repair over the summer? Because
Well,
I'm pretty sure this isn't the free light repair. It needs heavy repair, so...
yeah, it's been made travel worthy.
Yeah, but I want it back to ship shape. And, also, I was going to pull Anai aside and tell her to choose bunks to knock down one of the... Because this is a warship, so because there's not many of us, we can do this. So if you want a bigger room, Anai, you're going to need to mark down a wall to be knocked aside to put all your stuff. Please put it near the spine of the ship, because all of your books, I don't want the ship to be counterweighted.
I believe I already had when they were making repairs and designing.
Yeah,
the
your
spaceship.
rooms were
Yeah.
already partitioned
Okay.
out when they were being
Yeah,
done.
but I don't think they knocked it down. They were just making the ship travel worthy.
Well, they did because they took wood from the ship. Like,
Oh, okay, got
they,
it.
they were just like, yeah, we can just enlarge these rooms by stealing partition wood and using it to rebuild it. So
Okay,
Even made off an area for knocking the little garden area that I'm going to do
Yep.
my experiments in.
All right. So, I for one am in favor of using the ring we found. Does anyone have any objection?
Nope.
No,
The ring
Not
you
really.
found?
the
The
giant
big
one of
mast ring.
command elemental and everything.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, the
We can't use that on the
Wait.
big ship, can we?
We
I-
can, I think. Can we? Why not?
You
Is it
could.
big enough? I mean, because the masts
It
are going
would.
to be
It would need.
much bigger.
It would need adjusting, but it could be done.
Very well.
That said, that thing isn't the big ship isn't a. Although it's like a monocore masted, you could just put it on like a leading mast instead, like a.
Like a ship cock
One
ring.
one
on
of
the
the
back.
smaller masts, so that way the wind would still affect the
Yeah,
ones
exactly.
behind
You could
it.
put it at the front or the back. It'd be the difference between, I suppose, earth elemental influences on this ship or air elemental influences on the bigger one.
Ralu would prefer on the warship we're going to be using a lot now, because that other warship, while it's still, after we pull it out, it's still going to need to undergo repair
Yes, I'm fine with that. That
for a
doesn't
while.
really matter to me.
Yeah.
So if
You
you
could just
guys
always
don't mind,
dismantle this one afterwards.
I would like to put it on the Defiant.
Okay, just making sure we all knew that that was an option.
Okay, but
Yeah.
so once we get the big one, we can put a ring on it.
Yep. You could
Yeah,
you
good.
could harvest the Defiant and put all of the parts onto the big one if you wanted to. Make it cheaper and also move the mast thing over. Give it a leader. Alright, it will cost you 1,550 gold to make this war skiff ship shape
All right.
and get the mastering installed.
Do we want to take that out of party loot, or do we all want to split it now?
We should just take it
Let's-
out of party loot.
Yeah, just take it out of party loot because it's a ship
Okay.
that we're all going to use, and then later on, like once we're back in Dorado, we can split
Yeah.
party loot.
All right. So someone do that. Not everyone at once.
Somebody already in it, or
I'm already in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
Could you subtract 1550, please, Kinathis, from
Yeah, sure.
party gold?
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second thing that needs to be done, Ralu's gonna go home.
Makes sense.
Tally and Valora.
Yeah.
She has to talk to her mom about stuff, and also after we're done signing everything, she's going to she's going to give not a runner but like a courier and request access to the Golden Palace, as she has a formal request of the Golden Mother.
You do not need to do that. The moment you have landed and start trying to spread out to do things, there is a runner who comes to collect you all.
Oh, okay, so we're doing the Golden Mother thing first.
Well, they give you a summons. You could choose to play like, yeah, sure, we'll all be together and ready at X time of day.
All right, what time is it now?
It is a couple of hours before sunup.
Very well. Would she
Probably
please
just
tell
1 hour
her?
before sunup.
Please tell her that we shall meet an hour after Suncrest.
Very well then. They give you a salute, glory and gold. And
Salutes.
they scamper off again. There is a brief visitation from, unfortunately, not the creature, because they are asleep. But there is still a visitation of someone with like snacks and drinks for you all as you're like undocking and making your way to the administration. Make sure that you're all well tended to, and you guys get like a lot of looks. People randomly salute you all in the streets. There's a lot of very obvious respect coming your way from basically anyone and everyone who recognizes you, and they sure do seem to recognize you.
I mean, Ralu isn't used to saluting this much, but I mean, she's been saluting ever since she was a kid, so it's just
Yeah.
automatic at this point.
You begin to realize after like your 20th salute, oh, this is why officers usually just fucking nod at people. And yeah, make your way up to Raleigh's place with a parade of salutes following you wherever you go. The D'Achilles Manor has now been like quite fully fleshed out. You can see that there is a front gate guard now, and the gate is like nicely maintained. Someone has like installed nice wooden paneling on the metal bars as well, just to make it look approachable. There are a number of like shaded hoods been put out so that the gate guard who has stood at the front there doesn't fucking die when the sun comes up.
Well, fortunately, the oasis water is pretty cold.
Yes, they are next to the water, but a guard doesn't do that. A guard respectfully stands there and waits the whole time, miserable. So
If
they
they pass out on
they
their
have
feet.
built them a shade awning so that they don't perish. Otherwise, when you get in, first thing that happens is that Taran will like burst to the forefront and bury herself in respective mum chests. Sophael looks like a little bit baffled at that and will pat her on the back of the head.
Wait, who did this?
Yeah, not Taran. Brain fart, your sister.
Oh, Valora.
Valora. Valley, that was it. So many short names that I've shortened in my brain. Valora will charge forward, bury face into respective mother chests. Sophael, quite surprised by us, will be patting her on the back of the head. And looks like she wants to say something about it before she realizes that Veli has a heaping dose of delicious PTSD. So we'll just pat the head again and then nod over her shoulder at you, Ralu.
Ralu will give her mother a salute.
Yeah,
Mother.
a proud salute.
Mm,
You continue to
To-
make a name for yourself. Well done.
The tower, then.
Yes, the tale has passed from lip to lip, and the Golden Mother has been walking the streets. To all surprise, she makes the gesture of just like the pressed hand and fist salute. Never thought I would see the day that she would be walking among everyone as opposed to carried through on Palantir, but it seems to have done wonders for morale as the days get oh so very long. And yes, I've been sent constant gifts of affection from people who have heard that it is my daughter who has gone out and done such great things with her companions. There have been efforts made about said companions because original tellings of the tale that you were all her collars, that we have tried to talk people out of that assumption, but that's a hard one to break.
I understand. I have 2 points of conversation to get along with, Mother. First of all, I have joined bloodlines with Tally.
Ah, yes, Tamara told me that was likely to happen now that you were together again. I'm not surprised. But congratulations.
I mean, Tally's here too.
Yeah, Tally will give a double thumbs up. Thank you.
And
Tamara just mostly looks amused.
second, Mother, by right of battle and by the grace of the Golden Mother, I have taken Valora under my command and have pulled her from frontline duty. I will kill twice as many to make up for the deficit, but Valora belongs here, strengthening our greatest stronghold. Her skills are much better uh, within the Oasis than on the front line. And if you have any doubts or depredations about such a profession, I ask that you direct them to me, as it was my decision and mine alone.
Yeah, your mother will pause and consider that. Valora has, by this point, stepped back and is awkwardly twiddling paws. And she'll nod slowly. I understand. Considering the reputation all of you have garnered, I would be hard-pressed to find vocal issue with the fact her return early from drafting would be a point of contention in most cases, but as you might expect, we have been granted a dearth of reputation. It is a currency I am willing to spend should Valora indeed be best suited to tasks closer to home. That and her mother would probably appreciate the extra company. Tamara is just she does look quite pleased. She is looking as, tired as usual, and no doubt the heat is a little bit of a pain for her, but She's a tough yin, as it were.
I have the paperwork signed by the Golden Mother's own hand. If there are any slights directed toward her, ensure that the, they are informed that they can take their grievances out in the arena with me when I return.
And that is definitely not likely to occur. That said, we should do the. She pauses and like indicates one of the walls. Like things have been put up on them now. This place doesn't look empty and abandoned. Like we should do the camera puts on it. We should frame that. Have it put up on the wall. Yeah, it's a film. Yes, that exactly. Can show off a document signed by the Golden Mother herself. Should have pride of place on the wall.
Ralu will hand over the scrolled up document.
Yeah, she will unfold it and look over it. See like a very brief moment of excitement as this, lawful creature sees this piece of just bureaucratic writing in her personal god's own hand. Ah, the right of trade, I see.
Why, it's veritable gospel for her.
Give me a second. I just smushed a mosquito in my hand. I need to wash my hand off.
Get owned, mosquito. Yeah. What about the rest of you then while you're here in the Great Oasis?
Clean myself up, get like done up to meet up with like the whole noble meeting thing, I guess. I gotta look the
Yeah.
best I can, you know?
Absolutely. So you can obviously flirt more. And also, Savin, I cannot remember the name of the Golden Mother's kid.
God, what was her name? We talked with her a bunch.
Fuck. Was it not on her token?
It's
No,
not.
it wasn't. She didn't have a token out before.
Well, time to go scrub through the video.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look
Yeah.
through the video. I sure as shit don't remember.
Yeah.
Something really innocuous.
What? Well,
Yeah.
listen, I don't remember because Ralu just kept calling her first aunt and then just kept calling her ma'am.
Let's see, when would that have been?
Let's see.
Would have been before the Dragon Pearl stuff, right? Would have been.
Yeah, it
right
was
after Redeeming
before.
Light? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
go to everyone's
whatever.
favorite YouTube page, Savin Mender.
It's whatever one did even like talk about a tower in it. The Golden Mother, maybe.
Would have been Redeeming Light, I think.
That's where I'm looking right now.
That sounds accurate.
Cat. Her name is Cat, I think.
Ah, yes.
Katrina.
Yes, of course.
Yes, Katrina.
Yes, Cat the Manticore, of course.
Maximum innocuous.
All right, now definitely put that to her token this time so we don't have to do it again.
There you go. Your little
Well,
one.
He's so precious.
All right, and where were we?
Yeah, they were saying they wanted to, put this document up on the wall and they're great. And then, you guys have got a meeting to be getting on with.
Also, like Ralu will show Valora to her room that she spent a lot of money on.
Yeah, she is so fucking excited. The first one, she's like, well, I mean, for one, it's not a bunk room. How impressive can it be? And she pauses and looks genuinely surprised. Because at first, like, this is a surprise for you as well. You haven't seen it before. Valora's whole, like, her own personal belongings take up, like, a corner of this room. And you can see that Tamara has gone to great work to make sure that the rest of the furniture that was put in is in a style to match. But none of Valora's old stuff has been replaced at all. It's just been added to. So, of course, there is yet more outbursting happy tears. But otherwise, yeah, she is delighted.
Yep. Yeah, before she leaves, she'll do the usual thing of pulling up Tamara into a big hug, and then giving her mom her mother a firm handshake.
Of course. Which Stammer finds adorable. Oh, look, they're shaking hands. Everyone else looks at them like they're fucking weirdos.
Listen, Ralu salutes her own mother. It's very clear the dynamic between the two, which two of the mothers, which one's Ralu's closest to.
Yep. Safel, obviously. You take the most after her.
I mean, it's kind of true. Right?
She is Safel is a full-on fucking tyrant. And you're just like, basically her anyway. Even if Tamara's adorable. It is only by liberal application of a sun pup and a cassoid that you've had the soul put into you figuratively, even if you are still waiting to do so literally.
Look, Ralu was raised to be a soldier, nothing more.
Yeah, you're being raised to be a mother and a lover
Blech.
and a hero.
Right? So, to the Golden Mother then.
Yeah.
Who wants to come with Ralu? She'll extend the invitation to the party
I mean,
if they
the
want to come.
invitation was
believe
extended
all
to
of
the
us were
party
going
as
with
a
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah, but again,
Attendance is not optional.
It's not really not optional.
Yeah, it's somebody has to
Just
keep them from, being dragged away.
but please, I beg of you, I know what we did, but we're not sure how far along she is, and she is still a monarch. Please watch your tongues.
It's fine. We know better than to go undermining her authority.
So, can I ask for a hug, or is that
No.
is that a no?
Probably not.
I wouldn't.
It sounds
Yeah,
like how it talked to me.
that
I've
doesn't
said
sound
it's
like a
preparing for
no.
ship posting engines.
Oh, please don't.
Okay.
Oh, fine. Curse and knife pout.
Why even
Yeah,
live?
Alright. Yeah, you guys can head on down to the Golden Temple. And yeah, you were expected and awaited, and you have come at the expected time. There is a meeting area that has been opened up for you. And by meeting area, I mean, like, you can see it here in the top of this temple how there is like no roof. It's like this big open area with a grand statue and a throne.
Yeah.
That whole open area has been like emptied of everyone except for her honor guard, and you can see someone leaning against the wall who would appear to be the young Katrina, who is at this point sipping from a particularly large cup. Tables have been put out upon which rest like coffee and almond slices. The Golden Mother herself is sat in a slightly more modest chair than her main throne, which is like on the other end of the temple. She doesn't exactly want to be like calling down to all of you if she's trying to have a conversation. Doesn't want to go raising her voice.
Oh, well, that's progress for her.
Ralu will kneel. Golden Mother, protector of the sands, red of claw, great-grandmother.
Ralu, child. Of course, not unusual. She refers to everyone as a child. Welcome back.
Thank you. I trust your journey home wasn't interrupted.
No, it was quite uneventful. I have spent, in admittance, most of this time in recovery. I have found it easier to heal by walking in the sun. Not unexpected, all things considered. She'll stare pointedly.
Yes, ma'am.
But I am getting there. My power has returned with could say, additions that I did not previously have. Natural inclination towards magic was not mine before, however. And she'll hold out a hand and you just watch like a golden spark sort of fizzle into being and then snuff out again in a little puff of smoke. And these grow stronger by the day. Great powers I have.
I am glad of it, great-grandmother. I have
called you all here to congratulate you in a more personal setting where there are no legions awaiting my word. This oasis is my home, and you children are all but welcome to live within it. To each of you, I will be granting a home within the noble district to do with as you please. Merely pick out one that you like, and it is yours. You are citizens of mine, and entitled to protections such as all my children experience.
You are most generous, great-grandmother.
I am.
Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate what you're giving us here.
I'm glad that this is understood. Also, an aside, Miss Sabri.
An eyebrow raise. Yes.
A tithe has already been sent to your parents. I look forward to their response.
We shall see then.
And now I would ask what your plans are in this next year. There are yet more of the unseen foe out and around.
Yeah, we've seen them stepping up their attacks. They burned down a whole city with dragons.
Yes, I was informed of this by my scouts, and they arrived not too far ahead of you with a rather damaged ship, but intact enough.
Yeah, so we've gotta find where they're based out of and put a stop to them before more places get burned down.
Indeed. Well then. I would have of you all information. A target that my legions would best be pointed towards. We are not diplomats nor wizards. We are warriors one and all. Our skills are not best spent sat here in the oasis twiddling our thumbs. With information from yourselves about such locations, these forces of darkness, these mad outsiders, can be destroyed by our arms.
Understood. Once we have more concrete locations, I'm sure we can send them your way.
I already have an extremely skilled agent on the case, great-grandmother. I am on my way to see him now.
Tell me of this agent.
He is the most skilled of... What's an old-timey word that's not like Flatfoot?
Inspector?
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe. Well, yeah, inspector, something like that. He's part.
Flatty.
He's part of a burgeoning art of investigation, an investigator, detective. I hired out his services for a year once I found out that El Dorado still had tendrils of these servants still lingering about. I expect a report from him when I return. I will ask Anai to pass on the information to Sarah. I literally almost did just say Doro Doro.
The Golden Mother will nod. Yes, I suppose a local Hawkshaw would be the best way to handle such things, she says, using the old-timey word for a gumshoe that you couldn't consider.
Oi, I asked for help.
Hawkshaw's a pretty cool one.
Listen, my mind for like detectives, it's all stuck in like noir, so all I could think was like Private Dick, Gumshoe, etc.
Yeah. Hawkshaw's a really classy old school one. Along with Sleuthsman, but Hawkshaw rolls off the tongue a lot better than Sleuthsman.
And after high summer and after my child drops from my main, I will return to forward combat.
Understood. I balk at extending the same privileges all of you get to a hired Hawkshaw, but I'm sure your companions can keep them in line.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. As
Since I
for
am
getting information to me, you need not worry about such a thing. I will, of course, learn all you learn through my agent, Katrina.
Mm, mm,
There is the
ma'am,
smuggest looking young cat off to the side.
are
It'd be
Ralu
a
was about
great
to
honor
ask.
to have her with us.
Ralu was literally just about to ask, "Are you certain?" Just bit her tongue.
She
By
has proven. She'll answer your unspoken question. She has proven to be one of my most successful seneschals. She has kept this oasis running in my absence since, and her education has been far superior to mine own. But now that I am in the oasis for the next extended while, I would not have her grow rusty, and I see no need to send her out with raiding parties, especially since, dangers as they might be, she requires more variable training. She recommended joining on to your unit, and I am hard-pressed to give her a reason why this would be foul.
As long as she is cognizant of the fact that she is going to be putting herself in a great deal of danger with us. We are on the vanguard of, well, fighting the monsters that want to end the world.
We will gladly
All
take
of
what
my
help we
blood
can
are
get.
always in danger.
by your words, great grandmother, it shall be done. Great grandmother, I do have a request.
Make your request.
So, we have found an ancient yet hale ship of the line in the possession of a great black dragon. I struck a deal in honor with her for the the owns and the captainship of the vessel in return for saving one she holds dear. Is it possible that you could either give me or direct me to the ability to resurrect a person for one day?
She's going to slowly blink. Resurrect someone.
Yes. The dragon has made her lair the ancient battleship, and she will willingly hand it over to us. A deal made on oath in return for the resurrection of her lover. I need not it to last more than one day. I have another transformative that will kill her and resurrect her again, but she needs to be awake for 12 hours.
She her face is very like tight-lipped for a moment, and she considers this. I have no such power. And she says that as though it is like the most grating and shameful thing. Yes, seething off of her in roiling waves. To admit even a single moment's weakness. It is not something that I can do. I have found I can reach down and heal the sick with but a grace and touch. But death is far beyond my grasp to interact with besides in granting it.
Are there any artifacts uh, within your possession that may point me to where I could gain such power?
Roll
Hidden
me
knowledges.
1d100.
Simply roll a 100. Come on, you can do it.
I'll roll a 47. Can I inspiration reroll for something better if that's bad, or no?
I'll let you do it if you owe me a failure later. I'll let you keep highest.
Sure, that's fine. Surely Sky wouldn't do anything bad to me, right?
Surely not.
Nope.
Oh, unfortunately.
47 it is, and I appreciate your future failure.
Nope.
I will pay it in when you least expect it.
Or you'll forget about it like you did for the first one until I reminded you.
Or she'll cash
That
in like
is
in the next minute or
entirely
so.
possible.
Who knows?
One sec, I'm going to make sure that I can't possibly forget.
Words spoken moments before forgetting something.
There we go.
You know what you should really do, like, since you offer this like decently enough, you should make like a handout or something like that, like favors owed or like
my
failures
list
owed.
of I have so many handouts.
Oh right, because
I
you have a bunch
can't.
of handouts. Right.
I can't possibly. I have so many
Right.
handouts that I have 2 different archives.
Right.
Alright, so 47?
Yeah. I do not have anything within my collection. Past mothers have long looked into life and death, however. I could point you towards one of their most promising visits. A place they thought might give them the answer they so dearly looked for they failed.
It is appreciate. Yeah, y'all are weirdos. Wow, guys, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to be using this failure mode for like fucking birth complications. I promise.
Look, it's just like narratively the first thing you think of. Like, if you're owed a
No,
failure,
it's not.
it's the first thing I think of narratively. If you're owed a favor and you have like a big moment, like a god baby being born soon.
Yeah, that's why I think you're all fucked, because it is not what I thought of.
That's not what I thought of either. You guys
Well,
need to get your brain
sorry,
scrubbed.
you're lame.
I just don't have enough edge.
Exactly. That's what I said.
You know, Cass there with his fucking katanas.
You guys need to go see the Superman
What?
movie. Get yourselves evened out.
What? I thought you all said you like evil women.
What?
Oh, sure, I respect evil women a hell of a lot, but, you know, it doesn't make them not fucked in the head.
Anyways,
There we go. I've made sure that I can't possibly forget, so everything is fine. Yeah. There was tale of a sinkhole leading to a field of lava, within which lay a shrine of resurrection, some reincarnation, or greater birth of some kind. It did not suit her needs. It is possible they will not suit yours, but it is but all I can offer in knowledge.
Place of rebirth. Will this
thank you,
be
ma'am.
a shrine to Nephri then, perhaps? Or does it have a
No,
name?
this would be before the existence of Phoenix.
I think I understand what you mean. Raoul will turn. We are a proud race. If it is a slab of reincarnation, few of us would ever choose the possibility of not coming back as what we are.
Right.
It would have been
Did this place?
useless to a previous Golden Mother if she. Well, that's so far away.
It is very far
If
away.
Is that the
if
place's name?
she
Denigan's Last Stand? Because I was
Yep.
asking about a name if she had one for it.
Mm-hmm.
if she came
Can
back as anything other than a manticore,
Can I make a history check about that place?
You may.
Okay. With the system, Tiff has training history, right?
Yep.
Okay, so with the systems in 26.
Yeah. With a 26. You know of Denigan as a very prototypical Dark Knight character as far as fiction is concerned. Anti-hero of sorts, who went from oasis to oasis trying to like capture rare, unique things, like collecting unique things, one of a kinds, all the way down and collecting a new enemy in each place they went to, usually from some noble that they'd ripped off or some like group of bandits that they've slaughtered their way through. But Denigan's fate eventually catches up with them in these
dire
tales.
Batman.
Dire Batman, yeah. Denigan eventually finds themselves retreating into like quite literally like backing up the steps towards a volcano with legions of people at their feet, like trying to bring them down. Denigan's last stand was, assuming that this information is true, it is a real place, and Denigan existed, and it was over there.
Huh. I thought those stories more fictional than anything else.
It is possible that it is, but the location is real.
After
There
some
was a
research,
Denigan. Whether they were someone who matters, I personally could care less.
noted. Is there anything else you need, Golden Mother?
No, child. Nothing I need. There is but something I offer, but I suppose I shall have to wait for the Mr. Sabri's letter back.
Understood, ma'am.
She's offering dick.
And, ma'am, and Ralu will turn her head to her aunt. We leave an hour before nightfall.
Traveling with the high sun already. I see you aren't setting an easy task to start with, are you?
No, ma'am. We intend to return to El Dorado. We have... I need to speak with my detective, and there are other concerns to be had in that direction.
Oh no, does that mean I have to spend summer in Last Dorado? Oh no.
Yes.
What a shame. She surreptitiously avoids making eye contact with the Golden Mother, who is now staring at her, brow raised.
Yes, ma'am. Please do not be concerned. I have employees that make enough ice cream to keep you cool for the summer's heat.
Oh no. Well, if you insist, it sounds like quite a struggle, but we'll find a way.
Yeah, Raul lives in a big apartment with them, right? They still live in the luxury apartments?
Yep.
Would you like us to find you accommodations, or would you... I'm afraid that... Is there a spare room in the apartments, or is it just enough for them?
Just enough for you. I don't think you would have gotten an apartment with like, we might as well just, should make sure there's a guest bedroom in the... No.
I'm
I
afraid
happen
that...
to have a spare room.
Yeah, but you also live in the slums.
We have the casino.
The casino does have a spare room in it, but Cat will just smile. Don't worry, I should have no trouble at all locating somewhere to crash.
Understood, ma'am. May I suggest that on our way you familiarize yourself with Cass, as he is extremely familiar with the city and should warn you of any pitfalls that you may find.
Yeah, I'll give you the tour to make sure you know what places to avoid and what people you can trust. It's not a long list.
I was gonna say probably everywhere or no one, but I intend to go everywhere and mess with plenty of people.
Just an incredibly stressed Ralu face.
Yep. And
No, rambunctious teenager, that's incredibly important.
Yeah, she'll look to you, Ralu, and please, I may be your aunt, but just call me Cat.
Just like
because obviously
face.
it would make it stand out a lot more, and I would rather just look like any other person in your company. So clearly it's an important part of the mission for you to refer to me as though I were instead just an impressionable teen and not a dangerous member of the secret police.
Just blank face, panic, glance at the Golden Mother. Understood.
She is hiding her face behind a cup of coffee that she is sipping from.
There's going to be so much screaming later.
It'd be like just decide to fucking my problem, bitch, it's yours. Kind of face.
Yeah. Imagine being like
she's
fucking
enjoying it.
Yeah, imagine being like 17 going on 18, but also you have the authority to just get people Gestapo'd. Like, what a crazy power trip. She is staggeringly level-headed for the access that she has had to power. Although I guess it's because she's, always been in the shadow of her immortality-seeking goddess mother, so maybe level-headed is not unexpected, by comparison.
And now she's standing there next to her immortal goddess mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she
Now
can never
she gets to
become the
go
Golden
out of
Mother.
the shadow. Yeah, she gets to go
Yeah, she's-
out of the shadow.
Yeah. Clearly, I'm gonna need to go join these adventuring heroes on their adventuring heroes journey, or there is nothing left for me to do in this world. And the Golden Mother was like, true.
Understood. We cast off in the even. Yes.
Go on, say my name. I believe in you.
But Ralu will just like very physically it's like a very physically demanding task for her to say cat.
That's that stuff. I never knew I could enjoy messing with people quite so much. All right, well then, I'm going to go collect my books and goods. Lady Anai, would you be interested in sharing some magical books back and forth? I happen to be a wizard.
I'm sure that can be amenable. We can figure it out.
Excellent. I probably don't have anything you don't already have, but you never know.
We'll find out. Look forward to seeing it, Cat.
Excellent. Or should I be calling you Mom? How do you think your dad's going to reply? At which point then there is a noise none of you have heard before, and it's just this very particular, like, 2 claws from a toe bean tapping on the ground at once, and then she'll be like, and then she'll pause, like, all right, no teasing, fine.
I think I'll keep that to myself for now.
Aw. There is a level look being cast her way by the Golden Mother at this point. The source of this double tap warning. Well, eventually she sighs and relents. Feel free to take the coffee with you. I am going to return to my room for some respite.
By your leave, ma'am.
Of course.
You have it.
Pleasure as
Golden
always,
to
Your
glory,
Grace.
my children.
I'll take a cup and
Wait.
do my typical flirty sachet out the door.
Hold on, Scout. Just what was that last bit she said?
Gold and grace, my children.
Okay. Oh, she called us all her children.
Yeah.
She did that at the beginning of the conversation, basically.
I know, but hold on. I just need to.
Oh,
Go on,
that's
then.
the 2.
Thank you, Mommy. I mean, Your Grace.
Cat will snirk.
Ralu will just there is an imprint of her own paw on her face.
It's that the meme picture of the hand going all the way through the back of the head.
Exactly.
The mortal face palm. And yeah. Alright. How long are you staying in the Oasis? Is it just the
It's-
1-day stop again?
Yep, just the 1-day stop. You guys pick out apartments you want, I guess, but
Pick out
we're
houses
gonna have
you
to
need.
leave.
I'm getting the one
Yeah,
as close as I
yeah.
can to the spiral.
Makes sense.
Just gonna get one like as close to fucking Ralu's place as possible.
I guess it'd
Makes
be
sense.
this one if it's available.
I mean, she said in the Noble District,
this
so
is the Noble District
Yeah.
right here.
that
Yeah.
Is this still the Noble
Savin's request. No, that is not the Noble District.
I was about to say.
Savin, if you were like, I just get an apartment here, they'd be like, yeah, sure, you can have one of the ones with these like nice garden apartments instead.
Yeah,
You don't want
actually,
the Noble District.
where was that Morganite family?
The Morganite family are here with this blue dome.
Okay. Yeah, actually,
Let's go take one by the pool.
I'll get a place next to them if possible. Or maybe this one here with a dock. Yeah, give me the dock with a boat.
You want the little dock?
Oh, you're gonna
And
steal mine? You son
Oh,
of
is that
a
yours?
shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they have a dock big enough to fit my fat ass.
I thought you wanted this one with the great
Yeah,
big
the
like
big old
deck.
Yeah,
patio,
that's where I would think you'd want to go.
The deck with the open gazing rooftop as well.
Well, I can get to the rooftop on this one.
Oh, that's
as well,
true. Yeah,
so-
that one also has a reachable
Yeah,
rooftop.
yeah.
Yep, fair enough.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll
so-
just have
and
to
I can
Rochambeau for it, huh?
Okay.
Rochambeau, roll strength
Crack,
check.
crack.
Who cracks first?
I don't. Again, it's rock paper. Rochambeau is rock paper scissors.
Yeah, we know, but it's not.
If you want to do the weenie Rochambeau, if you don't
No,
have
that
a
is the
real
kick. The
one-
kicking is a weenie Rochambeau. Yes. All right, both of you give me a
Okay.
strength save.
Oh no! Hold on, inspo. I have to do better than this.
You're never beating a 19
You
with a
have to
minus
crit
one.
to
I made it less pathetic.
Yeah, all right
Yeah.
then.
by 2.
You
I
last,
guess.
you
Yeah.
last like 2.
Yeah, but you use your wings to avoid the last one. It's like, okay, no, no,
Cushion-
no, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh, I yelled.
All right, cool.
I mean, like, you got a better that kick. Yeah, I can fucking feel that.
The last time we did
Work,
this, we
yeah.
both like threw our backs out.
Yes, you both in fact crippled
You both
yourselves. It was
did.
the funniest shit. You both completely failed to even land a kick on one another.
Yeah, it's like. But
Which
this
of these
time, at
noble
least, it
houses
was
does
like-
Loam claim?
Congratulations on becoming citizens, I suppose.
Woo!
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
I wish I could show you around more, but we need to go.
Yep.
Wait, Masika,
Yes,
someone
we
already
do.
lives there.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, that one is occupied by a nice Morrigan worshipping family. Quite a large one.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Cass is gonna go be their neighbors.
So where can I stay then?
You could get like the big old patio one if you want that, or like this one over here, or
Or that one there.
this green pillar, or that one over there.
I'll
Yeah, that
take the
too.
one over by the water.
Or either of these two here.
Remember, all of the water that comes up, the reason why the oasis is nice even during the summer is because all the water that comes up from the ground is piping cold, so you want to be near the water.
Yeah.
Like, even with the
I
sun
thought that-
baking down, it's really, really cold.
Oh no! Why did you?
It's
why
not
did
volcanic.
You have to say it? Why did you have to say it to that accent? Now all I can hear, another turtle has made it to the water.
Another turtle has made it
Another
to the
turtle has made
water.
it to the water.
Wah.
Uh,
I'm not responsible for that terrible X-Pack.
That's true. That's true. All right. So, Katrina is deeply amused.
Ralu, as soon as she's out of the Golden Mother's earshot, just screams into Tally's tits.
What's the matter, Ollie?
My great aunt, the daughter of the Golden Mother, is coming with us now.
Oh, that's so exciting! I mean, oh no.
In the distance, you just hear Cass going, "Woo, kitty cat!"
Yep.
Ralu just overwhelmed with stress. Now she's got to keep this teenager alive too.
Like, I'm not going to be diving directly into danger. My job here is to watch and learn and shitpost a bit. I am a mage of no repute because I have made sure to keep my repute on the down low. But I could be of repute, at least for my age.
I mean,
I can cast level 2 magic, bitch.
She should join the college.
Uh-huh.
Fuck no,
Go
I
Jackals.
went to the School of Hard Knocks, by which I mean I've already gone through 12 years of strict education.
I can introduce you to some people, but if you wish to pursue the magical arts, I would suggest sticking around Anai. She's on her way to becoming an archmage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm intending to learn a whole bunch from all of you. But yeah, I'm definitely not doing college. I was made that offer before, actually, when trying to find a niche for me to settle into, what with Mum now actually living forever. So I didn't want to do college. And I say, I've been in education since I was 5. I have been schooled all 7 days of a week. Every day of my life since I was a wee little thing. And fuck that noise.
Have
I
you
have the
I
power
think
to choose, so I choose not to do it.
have you
I think you'll
considered
find-
running or helping to run a casino slash ice cream parlor slash all you can eat buffet?
Are you just trying to drop off your hard work on me?
sounds
No,
like he
I
is,
think
really.
it's really going to be a lot of fun.
You
I
want the
think-
paperwork part to be mine, though.
Yes,
Mhm.
because you're really good
I'll
at
think
it.
about it.
I
That
yeah,
is
I'll
just
think
What
dropping
if
off the
all
hard
you
work
can
on
eat
the
free
bars.
ice cream?
Then I'll
Uh,
just be fat and bored.
I think you'll just find befriending Anai to be the most expedient way of getting what you want.
Oh, probably.
Alright, and Cat, does Cass tell Ralu that that's who he's looking for?
No, Castle's going to try and surprise you.
Oh, because Ralu would know where they were.
No, Cass is
True,
good
but
at
that spoils the
finding
surprise.
information. And you
Yeah,
know who
give me a
else would
streetwise.
know? Cat.
Yeah, Cat can actually just tell you. Yeah, I have a list here.
They're going to
Oh,
be in the they're going to be in the Legionnaires' Lament.
just so you know, one of you guys got like 2 of them pregnant.
That's a
Ooh.
good thing.
Oopa.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna leave all the files I have on you guys at home, otherwise I'm gonna end up reading them all the damn time. But yeah, no, there is a record. You guys have spread your seed successfully. Mission successful.
Ooh, you
Assuming
should
were
bring my
trying to
file
knock any
along.
of
I
them
want
out.
to read it and see it.
No, it
Yes,
defeats the objective of secret files if you guys can read them too.
It's a good thing we've not only have we lost a lot of blood, but our race isn't as fertile as others.
Oh yeah, I mean they're ecstatic as well. They've got hero kids, and that's gonna do them an incredibly good service in the future. That basically helps secure things for their kids.
Woo!
Yes, if you want to find any given member of the Legion, you can go to the Bats, but the easiest way is just to go down to Tally's parents' place, the Legionnaires' Lament.
Well, if you're looking for that group in particular, then they are in the Legion bunkhouse. Most people are in the Legion bunkhouse at the moment because the Legions have just come back, and there is a certain amount of R&R and decompression that has to happen after back-to-back fights with terrible nightmare monsters, and we're learning whole new exciting things about how PTSD works.
Yay?
Correct, but if you want to find them all for what you want to do, Cass, the Legionnaires' Lament. Let me put it this
I'll
way:
take.
there's a
I got it. I don't need help. I'm back in a little bit.
You have fun.
okay.
Yeah,
I
Cat
thought
will
he
look would look
I-
to the rest of you all and be like, you guys sure do move about when you want to. Okay, so like,
Mm-hmm.
Do you
I will
need
have all of my.
assistance?
Oh no, I don't need anything at all. I was just going to say, is there anything that you need from me while I'm collecting my bits and bobs?
No, ma'am. Um, do you have the paperwork written up for Anai for her to enter the restricted part of the spiral?
Oh, she just has a permission already. If she goes into the spiral, they will know her by identity. There's even a nice little portrait on her card.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's like a little sketch plaque. They'll see her, just introduce herself, tell them that you have permission, and they will check you with their files. Shouldn't be a problem at all.
Absolutely
It's-
wonderful.
It's a pity that Cass scampered off. I was about to tell him how he could get free drinks. No.
I don't think
Don't
he needs
think
help
that he
for
needs
that.
help. Yeah.
At the Legionnaire's Lament, there's a certain challenge.
Ralu, you know, I don't think you actually understand how big a deal all of you are. If you walk into the Legionnaire's Lament right now, there will be enough free drinks flowing to cripple you even if you weren't already pregnant.
Or I'll just slow blink.
The moment Cass walks into the door of the Legionnaire's Lament, they're going to be basically throwing liquor at him. Not literally, because they don't want to clobber a hero, but yeah, no, you guys are heroes. You turn up, all of the Legionnaires are going to be very excited and give you as many free things as they can. The thought of you guys paying for a single anything here while you're in the city is actually laughable, at least for the next year.
I understand.
I don't think you do, but you'll understand by exposure.
Goodwill goes a long way.
Cheer up, little nephew. I don't know how those titles work.
Who?
Yeah, she's like patting you on the back and just goes with nephew, just like fucking guess.
It's a great niece.
Great niece? Ugh, that takes ages to say.
Very well.
Kinathis.
Anyways,
Ah, yes, niece.
I suppose we'll stay here and wait for Cass to get back from whatever he's doing.
Yeah, Cass, as foretold in the scrolls, you go into the Legionnaire's Lament, and there is like a raucous cheer once people see who it is.
Well, I thought I was going to the
Tally.
bunkhouse, though.
Oh, you're going to the bunkhouse. Then
Wherever
you
the
get
group
a
of gals we apparently
Yes,
have
the group of
knocked
gals
up.
are actually all at the bunkhouse, yeah. Like a couple
I
of
mean,
them might
they
be
would-
chilling at the...
Okay.
A couple of them might well be chilling at the Lament, but, you know, it's high sun. People are just, like, getting up and getting moving now. So, like, it would be the idea of being, like, if you went to the Legionnaire's Lament right now, you would be getting, like, coffee and cracker bread. Like, you wouldn't be getting soused.
I mean, there are day
kind of-
shifts.
Yes, there are, which is why still, if Cass were to go into the Lament, people would start sending him drinks. But yeah, no, if you go into the bunkhouse instead, sorry, you're getting lots and lots of like salutes and congratulations, and people are just going to like palm you off like drinks and smokes and stuff.
Woo! Yeah, and then Cass is going to go find the little cohort we were stationed with and be like, hey, do you guys want to come to a barbecue to help us break in our new place?
Yes, absolutely.
Woo!
Oh, by the way, one of them will point at their tummy with like a pride. I would like to be the first to tell you that I am very pregnant.
Yay.
As are these two over here. She points at a couple of them.
Cass is just going to go over to each of them and just give big squeezy hugs and bury cheek and tummy each in turn.
Oh, yeah.
Incredibly excited.
Also, you know, you've guaranteed us some leave, which is always pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Well, since we're only going to be here, like, part-time, you're totally welcome to use the cool new house the Golden Mother just gave us, like, whenever you want.
Are you certain? That's quite a thing to offer. We're not nobles.
Yeah, but you're carrying our children? So, like, yeah, I'm totally sure.
I will have to go and see about all of the paperwork needed for that, but I shall see it done.
I will make sure it all gets approved if that's a thing you need.
I have no idea. I don't even know what the paperwork for this would be, and I'm excited to find out.
Well, we have, Katrina with us now, so I'm sure she can take care of it.
Yeah, they will go, they'll get together and have a raucous party with the lot of you.
Hell yeah.
Those of them who are already purgante will stick to just like consuming inordinate amounts of food instead.
Sit in the milk corner with Ralu.
Yep. They're having all of their coffee is just like extra milky and creamy instead, so they just, you know, not too much caffeine. It's not good for the sprogs.
Yeah, they're sitting right next to the bear. Welcome.
Nice.
It's the sober corner.
The sober corner. Nice. Didn't know you. Oh wait, no, you weren't pregnant. You were sober by choice, right?
Yeah.
That sucks, and I'm sorry for you. And she will pat you on the shoulder. But I'm sure you were doing incredibly well, and I'm also proud of you. Good job.
Well, imagine drinking so much and drinking yourself so badly that your family will disown you.
I don't have to imagine it. A lot of the people here, it's become a more recent, regular thing. What with the multiple outings we've had to go through recently.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there are a few people who have had to quit as well. You would not be surprised at the slowly increasing number of sober people here. It's very strange. Usually, come back from service or a tour and then, get properly liquored up. But for some people, that really unpacks a lot of unpleasant stuff, and they just sort of stop. Not to bring in a terrible downer to it, but it's seen a marked improvement in the number of not alcoholic things to drink out there. We're looking into acquiring more teas through various merchants, so we don't reproduce anything here.
Yeah. But the difference is also in terms of the drinking culture.
Yep, and definitely it takes a lot of fixing, but yeah, there is a really quick way to overturn institutionalized drinking culture, and that is with a lot of inevitably depressing results. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's a bit too early in the day to get real grim about it, That and this is a happy day, and she will pat Greg Tum.
They give you more room for food.
That is also true. And I have been hungry every day since. Yeah, the Manticore party will dig in full swing. And yeah, you can see that there are probably non-alcoholic options that have come into existence that sure weren't there before last time you were here. Before it was just tea or milk and some coffee and that's it. Now they've added juices and virgin cocktails and stuff. You can see as well that the tea library has probably doubled in size, but a lot of that is now currently out of stock until the summer is done because they didn't start this service until quite late in the year. Oop. And yeah, you'll learn that a lot of people who have... Sorry, yes, that was me hitting a bowl. There are a lot of people that after coming back from a tour fighting, these outer beings, that drinking didn't agree with them, and it didn't turn out well. But hey, they are a society that is really figuring out a lot of things crash course style. All right.
Oh, I can teach them some of the nicer drinks that are, they're non-alcoholic, but they're warming or cooling.
You're not going to want warming right now.
Cooling is going to be a real popular option right now.
All right, so Ralu is going to order the rest of her people to look after the Forbidden Sanctum, which translates to take the summer off.
Yeah, they will do so.
And it's going to take Tally with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Next leg of the journey. Are you taking the 300 miles and stopping at the Under Pyramid? Or are you going to do a dead run to Akalona?
Well,
alternatively, there's a Harpy settlement here, right? What if we did a trip this way? Would that be an easier trip? I think it's less miles to than it is to the first one up there.
They are equidistant. You just get one extra stop.
But the extra stops make it so you're not traveling.
Yes, the extra stop does help. Although the extra stop is happening here in the most temperate part of the entire continent.
True.
How do you do the whole point?
Hit Q and then keep going while you're holding down the arrow. You hit Q and then just start turning it around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
So
Yeah.
I think we should go straight here and then straight down.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's an easier journey because you've done that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
that's
just-
right,
You
we haven't
could
been
you
to
could
Wolf
do
Garden.
360 miles to Harpy Village instead.
Now I think the 312 there to the.
yeah, because if
And
here's the
because
thing,
we
though.
know this because we know this path already, Ralu will also know areas, like I said before, where hopefully Skow will let us try to navigate to like outcroppings and like canyons to park the ship to give us
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
help.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
will be
you
easier
have
to just do it
seen
like that.
you have been through canyons literally around here actually.
Yeah.
So
So
would it
like
be easier to go like to this canyon here where it's actually like kind of shaded and have us stop off there? And
Yeah,
then
you
head to that?
could make that a leg. You can't do any resting there, but you can make it like a little bit easier to.
yeah, just
between
going
here.
through places that we already know so that we can, because we're parking the ship during the day and parking it in a canyon would be ideal.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So that makes the
Alright.
travel check a little bit easier.
It does make it a little bit
So-
easier.
All right.
Equidistant, so if you look
All
like
right,
that.
so we dropped off the one ship, so we're only on this ship now. Bop.
Yeah, we're only on the.
I will reroll.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum. Bum. 19.
19. Good.
Okay. And the other check.
Navigation was done by.
Yeah. Okay. So you are officially traveling at high sun. Regardless of how this journey is plotted, at the outset of this journey, you are all taking a rank of exhaustion.
Mm.
A reminder, this
Fair.
isn't 5e exhaustion, this is S&S exhaustion. It's not as crippling you can manage.
Yeah. Let me go look up at the exhaustion stuff.
Where's an exhaustion ticker?
Yeah.
Do we not have that on here? Okay.
No, it's in the core
Okay.
book. But
So-
all it is, there's no table to it. It's just every rank of exhaustion you have, you reduce your maximum vitality by 1.
And we have a disadvantage on all ability checks.
But not saves or attack or damage, so you can just get exhausted and keep going.
Yes. Alright. So we have 7.
So does that mean I have a disadvantage on our next land vehicle test? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
will
okay.
mention that I have counter abilities, a counter thing for exhaustion.
Okay, what is it?
I still have my prayer fist,
Your what,
the
sorry?
one that's the preserved prayer fist.
No, that's
Not-
gone now.
Look, Mive can make sure that our travel friends don't have exhaustion if we need to.
Yeah, and we can.
okay.
Yeah, you only need the people
Oh,
who need the
she
rolls.
took that Wylder one?
Yeah, she took the Milky Wylder one because some fuck.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay, Milky hand jobs.
Yeah, and she can tend to herself as well,
Okay.
so this works out perfectly fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So, do we make it to the under pyramid then?
Let us see here. A 19 is not enough.
Oh,
Ooh.
There are going to be
Oh?
complications on the way.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
I was gonna say you have that floating D4, but
I haven't
Do I?
told you what would happen. Yeah, you have a floating prepared D4 from the
The Sasha
floating brothel.
whorehouse.
Oh, that must have been while I was up.
Yeah, you must have been
Yeah,
up
you
while I
were-
was
you
there.
were up.
Yeah. Also, can you wiggle your arrow, please, Hedrah? It's stuck on screen.
oh, sorry about that. That
Yep, all good. Yeah, you do have a D4 you can spend. It counts
I
like
also
a
have a-
prepared die.
I also have a free 1d6 floating around, so.
Well, use one of them.
Well, you said I want to tell you what happened before you spend
No,
it.
no, she
I
said
said
she
you can
hasn't
do
said
it
what happened
because I
yet.
haven't told you what
Ah.
happened. So
Yeah,
you are free to interrupt.
Yeah,
I
consequences
will
haven't happened yet.
do the free 1d6.
Okay. Go on, give me just a 1. That'd be real nice. All right, fine.
No, I'll give you a
are,
2.
No, you are able to get away with it this time. Nearly, for the first time in like 2 years, the party could have failed a travel check.
Wild. I know.
One day. One day.
One day.
One day.
Okay.
Literally never.
No, and it's current incarnation now. All right, so 4 days in, you make it to here, and yeah, it is either a 120 miles to there or 170 miles to there,
Or we go straight into Akalona Pass, which is 260.
or 216 to there. Now you haven't
I think
rested at this point. It just was.
Yeah,
we
it's
haven't
better to jump
rested.
here
Yeah.
and rest.
I'd like to go to Iris and then just kind of go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
here,
sure.
rest,
Alright.
then go here.
Give me another of them.
Okay. But we didn't rest.
Yeah.
You did not rest, but you still have to do another check because the DC's changing while you're out there.
Because we can't really rest at this canyon, but we have a lower DC because it's less of a journey than it is
Mhm.
anywhere else.
It's happening!
Oh,
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow!
Wait,
I'm
hold
going
on,
to
hold on,
advance.
hold on.
I'm going to inspiration that crit fail.
Yuck.
You don't have a.
You have a 27.
Exhaustion,
there,
You
don't
have
we?
advantage.
She has
Sure.
exhaustion.
But we have.
We don't have
May
exhaustion.
Doing the
Oh.
stuff to.
Oh, we don't have
that's
exhaustion.
true, but
then
well, okay, so let's count this out here very quickly because Maeve can sack vitality to cure
She
people,
only
right?
needs, yeah, she only needs to sack 3 vitality to give the people rolling not exhaustion.
Yeah.
True. She has
Yeah.
an exhaustion, so she has 1 less vitality, and you're traveling for how many days?
Right, sorry. She can sack 4 vitality, make sure that the 3 people that are rolling and that she herself doesn't have exhaustion.
True. She could sack 4
Yeah,
vitality
otherwise-
every
Yeah,
day.
she's just sacking 4 vitality every day. As long as we
Alright,
don't get into
fair
a
enough.
random encounter, she's okay. But
That was,
combat's gonna
Okay,
be a
then
little
I have a
also have-
27. Okay. Then I don't
So
need to
then-
spend the
you also
inspiration.
have inspiration to reroll for
We don't need
Kina
it.
and Ralu.
From where?
You two
I
could
haven't-
spend
I haven't-
inspiration.
I haven't given out any further inspirations.
I have an inspiration that I was going to say we could use on Ralu.
Alright, where's the. Meh.
Okay. Oh no! Why did I do that?
Yay!
Hey!
Hey,
2
Kina.
discoveries in 1 session.
What?
I hate myself.
Can't
Okay,
re-roll
so
that
next
14.
session we're gonna begin with
I'm
discovery.
re-rolling. I'm re-rolling my roll. Is that
If
what?
you want to, yeah.
if you want
it is
to.
a fail as it is right now.
I mean,
Or you
there's
could just
no.
keep your divine inspiration
could
for
keep-
later.
Yeah, or you can keep the inspiration.
I already have inspiration.
Okay, then I guess you might as well fucking.
I guess I may as. there's
Look,
no
I'm already
reason-
dealing with 1 crit. You might as well roll another.
Yeah, come on, just crit again.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know, it's still a fail. Wow.
Oh, still a
fail.
failure. Wow.
Amazing. Okay,
Mm.
so that will be next session.
Discovery and a complication at once. Wow.
A discovery and a complication at the same time.
So just to make sure, since this is a new journey, would we also get a new exhaustion going on it?
Yes,
Okay, so we should be up to 2 if we haven't been healed of any of them.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, Mav is probably titty feeding Cass too, because like husband.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
I'll just deal with my exhaustion. I only have 2 right now anyway. I can have up to 7, really.
God, she's gonna be poor. Poor Maeve is feeling real dehydrated right about now.
Well, no. See, what we do is she feeds everyone else, and then while she's doing that, she drinks off of Ralu. It's fine.
Of course.
The milky
The
or
circle
or-
of
the milky,
life.
the milky. Yes, the very
As
very.
long as extra
fitting
water's
circle
going
of
into
life.
that.
Now you'll get still suits, I'm afraid. Except instead of sweat, it runs on your own milk.
Oh, yes, the moose
Yay!
suit.
The moose suit. Oh, you know,
It's not
sorry.
on
Instead
Malu.
of the still suit, it's the sty suit.
Oh no.
Lisan Amoib.
Oink. Yep. It's Muad'Dib, please.
Muad'Dib. You're right, sorry.
Okay. Did you save an innocent life?
I don't think so.
No.
Did you defeat a solo or a treacherous encounter?
No.
That's all
I don't
travels.
think so.
Learn something new about the world. Add it to your journal.
Flying brothel.
Yeah,
Yep.
that and the one guy's last stand area.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
About
learned about
Dunnigan's
that
last
and
stand.
the potential magic shit there.
Take on or create a major quest, complete a quest.
I don't think so.
Did you uncover a magic ammo treasure hoard?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Score special? No. Looks like it's a 1
That's on you,
EXP,
yep.
baby.
Woo.
Well, we
Thing is-
did this.
It's mostly just travel anyway, so makes
Yeah,
sense.
we just traveled.
We're
Hey,
literally
question.
just trying to get to downtime. It's
Don't.
oh, why did I roll a
So
natural
what's
20?
next?
I'm so upset. I just want to get to downtime.
You could have
I'm
just
glad you
taken the
rolled the-
fail, but no.
I'm glad we rolled like the double crit and got to see Sasha again. That was fun.
That was
I was
nice.
just gonna ask. We discover. We didn't visit or discover new interesting place.
No, we.
Yes.
I mean, that's also not
Outside.
a thing.
That's
on-
not well. It's
Southside
not a thing on my
was not.
tracker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
also not
that's
nice.
That's
my
famous.
campaign. Yeah,
1 XP.
1
XP.
1
XP.
EXP, baby.
Look, it's okay. We got to blow a bunch of money on artistic bullshit, snuggle pregnant manicores. I mean, sometimes you don't win on
Yeah, this is a
XP,
good
you win on
session.
moral
Yes.
grounds.
Yeah, it's like this, today was not an XP gaining session. It was a travel
Unlike
session.
tomorrow, where we're gonna win on destroying all the cultists and retaking
I mean,
the city.
next week isn't going to be an XP gaining session either.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, probably not.
Unless Skow takes revenge for a couple of weeks ago. Then it might be.
I'm just gonna go to Dorado. I'm gonna spend time with Stacy. Return to doing the stripping thing. Do stuff at Wizard College. Talk to Dad about this whole tide thing and find out what he's thinking on it.
It is currently the 21st of July.
Wow, it's only a week ago.
It's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow for Savin. Till then, adios, and do take care.